Alright, so last time we all gathered together, we had boarded the killing blow by ramming our party vehicle, the fucking dropship, right through its hangar doors. It was a bloody firefight with multiple deckhands and a hover truck with a disintegrator weapon on top of it. The result of that battle ended up with a shitload of little minor NPC deaths. And then also recruiting a little mercenary for some reason. So, where we jump back into tonight's session is, I'm gonna get some music going. You all are in the Bay of the Killing Blow. What's happening?
I would recommend we start, something that we could use for cover at the elevator, because I have a feeling that once we get up there, we're probably going to rise right into a killing box, and I'd rather have some cover to not get,
So you're going to push some of, like, the crates and barrels to create, like, a little...
Yari just going
yeah,
cover.
But I'm checking them before I load them to make sure they're not filled with, like,
explosives.
Something that would explode.
Yeah, you go through and you start looking at equipment. Alright, fail now.
Yari just going to get the tank going enough that they can at least get to the tram for cover.
The hover truck?
Yeah.
Let me check it. Let me look at engineering.
I just want running enough. I don't want fully functional.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see how long these things take. Repairing items. Okay. I will say that looking at this, you guys riddled this thing with fucking damage. You pretty much fucked it up. It is just barely on its last legs, but it looks like it still works. I think I recall you guys forming a boarding party and you punched the pilots out instead of totaling the vehicle. But it's in horrible shape. Like,
at very least we can use it for cover. We can't.
Is that the decision that we all want to come to? Instead of forming, like, bunkers? Because keep in mind, this hover truck, it takes up most of the space of the elevator.
I don't really know if we should bring this thing. It seems like it could potentially be very dangerous.
Yeah, because, like, if that power, like, the power system, or, like, something with it explodes. I mean, I'm a really big fan of making a bunker that we can just turtle up into before we go up in it. I don't think the truck's going to be a good idea.
Just because you can fit a gun truck through a suspiciously gun truck-shaped door doesn't mean you should.
However, can we take the gun off of the truck?
Yari has the gun.
Indeed.
Yari already has the gun. Fair.
I have the gun.
The bug has the gun.
The bug has the gun.
The bug has the gun.
Well, barring that, Carthan will assist Tim Tom in setting up some fortifications.
Yep.
Yeah,
so you guys are all just
Mr.
pushing like a nice little ring-shaped formation.
Mr.
Do you want to
Carthan,
create
make sure
a
there's
whole
nothing
circle, or just like covering the doors?
Do we feel like this elevator is going to have a 360 view onto it when it comes up, or do we not really tell?
So whenever you look at it, it does have, like, you know how elevators are designed in real life, how there's like a door on one side and a door on the other? This is like a big industrial elevator that has essentially like wire caging around two different prime entrances. So you get the sense that this probably goes to different levels of the ship and like has multiple entrances.
Put 2 layers.
I was gonna say probably 2 semicircles in front of each door, so that even if somehow we get shot from the side, like through like a service tunnel or something, then it'll maybe there's some amount of cover can be found.
We'll see what I can
Yari
do.
just going to pull on Tim Tom's leg for it and ask, "Can you help me get this gun into position for the bunker?"
Sure, I guess. Just find a spot that'll make it good. I mean, I don't know what side we're going to be engaged from, so, I'm just gonna set it up in a direction.
As you all are getting this shit into position, you start to realize that it's squeezing all of you. And whenever all of the party is like trying to get fit into the bunker with their like established cover, Tim Tom is still outside of the elevator. So if he wanted to get in, he would have to squeeze directly on top of all of you. Space is becoming an issue, is what I'm saying. The mercenary currently is, I imagine he's got one arm kind of pressed up against the barrel. Keep in mind, the captain of the ship just told him he was about to fucking die. And he's just kind of like bracing. He's injured. He's like spouting blood from underneath his arm.
I'm gonna say there's probably medical facilities on the ship. We can go nick some morphine and supplies to get that patch right up.
Alright, I think that with the amount of time that you all have spent, a bit of cover has been formed. It is weird, but it works. What's the plan now?
Go up.
You're gonna go up.
Is the
I think
elevator the only way up, Levi?
We can use vents, but we don't want to split up the team. You could
If the alternative is if the alternative is that not all of us can fit in this elevator, we're not going to have a choice but to split the team.
You all can fit
Hey.
in the elevator, it just took some rearranging to get it sorted.
Hey, Merc.
Yeah.
There any staircases, bulkheads to get around this, to get up? Or is this the only way up?
I'm sure there's some maintenance hatches. I mean crawling through the vents, though.
I'm not asking to crawl through vents. I'm looking for staircases, ladders, stuff like that.
Like I said, I'm sure there are, but like, it's a case of either following the elevator's paths or taking the maintenance ways. We call those the vents. They aren't really like vents. They're he kind of like braces himself as a pang of pain goes through him.
While we're still arguing, you're just going to try to help this man not stop bleeding. May I make a medicine check?
What equipment are you using?
Gauze bandages, basically. Just
So,
Tim Tom will toss you a med patch.
Alright, make a medicine check if you were going to use a med patch. Are you going to deduct that from yourself, Matthew?
Yes, I'm gonna deduct one of them from me.
Skills. Med patch. Select onto a wound or area of concern with a plus 10 circumstance bonus. Or first aid. Let's see, medicine. First aid, the DC of this check is 15. Stop stunning, become stable, okay. What about long-term stability? Yes, he's fine. Treat disease, treat drugs, or poison tasks. So it looks like the med patches pretty much keep people stable and keep them from dying while in an unconscious state. They're not,
for medical.
They're not for, like, treating deadly wounds. But your DC check of 27... you're not using any med stations, are you?
Are there nearby?
Using any of my fucking supplies on this guy.
If he needs it, then Karth has a basic med kit.
Let me look.
Basic med kit is for treating deadly wounds at a DC 25 medicine check.
Okay, then yes, that is perfectly fine. Treat deadly wounds, takes 1 minute. Based on the DC, restore 1 hit point per level or CR of the creature. He is CR1, he regains 1 hit point. He looks just the tiniest bit better, but still very wounded. Alright, what are y'all doing now?
Look over at the rest of the party.
Still don't like the idea that we're going to be that clustered up in there. All it would take is one well-placed grenade to cause havoc.
Do you think our choices might have to be split up? I mean, I might not be able to fit on that elevator with all this stuff here.
You
You
can.
know, I've got a little bit of
I have
crackhead-
checked it.
So I've got a little bit of a crackhead idea. What if maybe, the more people get off this elevator, the better. What if I take some of these access tunnels while disguised as one of the mercenaries? Maybe see if I can't try and slip in behind one of the points you guys are coming up in.
Ooh.
See if
Might
can
I
find
join
stuff.
you?
Not
I
too-
do better when I'm not in the open cover, in open areas.
I guess I wouldn't mind it, but mind you, if I'm trying to blend into a group of enemies, you stick out like a sore moth.
Your Reach is a good track record of being able to keep his head down and stay out of sight.
Yeah, if nothing else, you're the only one of us that's small enough to literally just hide in a vent.
You could trail behind you,
Noticed.
Orion.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
that's
is that-
fair
So,
enough.
you look at the individual. Who do you want to who do you want to bum clothes off of? The mercenary that you just recruited, or the dead guy that probably shit his pants?
I want to make an investigation check on the mercenaries and the dock workers to see if I can find a piece of clothing that is passable. Maybe I could, if there's some damaged one, I could just say that I escaped before, getting killed. But, obviously it wasn't massive. So,
Go ahead, give me that sort of search.
where the fuck is
The investigation is a 5e thing. Give me a perception check.
You do get bonuses from all your
22. So you take a look around at everything that's kind of going on. You pick through all of the dock workers. You get a sense that you could assemble a ship worker outfit, and you go ahead and take a look at that mercenary. You see that his fucking skull is just caved in. He's hanging off of the side of the hover truck. His helmet is in ruins, but his kit, his body armor, still intact. It might be a bit heavy for what you're used to, but I mean, it's not like you can't deal with it and use it as a disguise.
I think I'll go with that then.
That being said, I know that you're already. Let me check if you're injured or not.
I think I actually didn't take
no,
anything
you're
outside
good.
of stamina damage during that
You're
fight.
fine. You would be donning bloody equipment, which, keep in mind, smells.
Well, I guess my cover story is that I saw the ship crash and I fucking ran for it because I'm not an idiot. So
Alright,
that'll
you
be my
stripped
story.
the clothes off of the dead guy while the other mercenary watches. Can you give me a disguise check?
Yes, I can. Let's see. This is one of my best skills, and I've never rolled it.
24. You go through and begin taking off of his equipment and putting it on yourself. And while you're stripping it off and applying it, eventually you get to a state where you really start looking like one of these guys. And eventually, the rookie, he kind of clips the underside of his helmet and pulls it off. The visor was already up, so you knew what his face looked like. And he hands it over to you and goes, "We're a tight clique. You're gonna need your face obscured if you're gonna pass as one of us."
That statement kind of stings me a little bit. Thinking that I might be disrobing one of his dead friends. I'm just gonna say thanks. Would it be?
He does he has been looking at that fucking guy, but you get a sense that his eyes are avoiding the injury at his face, because again, his head is caved in. I think that he got punched twice by 447
Yeah,
or something.
I think he was. I think that was my handiwork.
Does this
I'm
guy
pretty sure.
have?
I think at that point, Carthen was trying to rip the door off the truck.
Yeah, we
Does this guy
tag
have,
teamed that truck, didn't we?
Yes.
Does this guy have any type of identification on him to identify who he was?
The heavy?
Yeah.
No. They're not that professional. It's just what the rookie is saying is that they all kind of know each other. So if you're gonna pass as one of them, you need to have your face covered.
Okay, that'll be history then. Dude, did he not even a name tape or like a badge of any kind?
I do not imagine that these individuals possess nameplates or anything, but if you search around in his stuff, you will find a old set of dog tags for what is clearly a mercenary organization that is different from this one.
Okay.
You get a sense that this is, just from your looky-loo around, that these aren't like hardcore mercenaries. They're not like a professional organization. They're a
Right.
ragtag band of adventurers, kind of like you, that are selling their services to different people.
Yeah. I mean, basically, the only question I want to answer is, what am I gonna call myself while I'm in this kid? I want to use a name that's real, just in case it gets questioned as to who I am.
So, as you're looking around, just kind of like trying to see if you can get a hold of like an actual name for the guy, the mercenary that you're chatting with kind of like puts a hand over his friend's corpse and just goes, "You don't need to do that. His name was Thorvald."
Thor. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay, well, if we're gonna make it out of here alive, we're gonna have to go through some of the more experience of our crew. Not to mention all the ship workers. So,
Okay. So have we decided where the elevator's going to stop at first?
Maintenance. We're gonna go through maintenance.
well, the
No,
elevator goes up to engineering, where the reactor is.
I want to go ahead. I want to try to find my way through the vents to engineering, and I want to try and basically clear the way for the elevator team. I want to be able to give them a heads up about what they're going to run into and see if maybe I can sabotage any potential ambushes waiting for them.
Okay, so you go up. You're gonna go through the maintenance systems. Is anybody coming with you?
I think
Yeah,
Yarich said he was going to.
Then y'all each make a stealth check. You could also try a disguise check, but you're a small race.
I will definitely be on the elevator team.
I will as well be on the elevator team as well. Question: would any of these guys here happen to have like smoke grenades, flashbangs, grenades in general, extra bullets?
Oh, all of these individuals? There's only 2 mercenaries, and one of them is still living. The one that is dead has a high-capacity battery that was attached to the disintegrator can liquidator. As for grenades, these guys weren't carrying anything. They're not a professional crew.
Okay, that's fine. I will take those fucking disintegrator batteries because we have the disintegrator on the elevator.
Yarich, yeah, he did attach that to the elevator, didn't he?
Yeah, I did, yeah. He gave it to me to attach to the elevator. Can that be, like, hoisted?
It is, I believe, a heavy weapon, so if you have heavy weapon
Yarich was
proficiency-
not gonna be able to wield it. That's why he wanted it to be with you guys.
I do not have heavy weapon proficiencies.
I
look
do.
so
good
I
at
think.
4-7.
Let me look.
You're a soldier, you have heavy weapon proficiency.
He has to.
Starts mounting this fucking disintegrator ray onto fucking 447.
Onto his shoulder.
Are we
like a-
passing
like
it
a
to him?
I would assume so. I mean, this is a big fucking weapon. We could definitely use it.
Yeah, I definitely have heavy weapon proficiency. I can use it.
Alright, give me a second. I need to manipulate the damage formulas. Here is the disintegrator cannon. And here is the battery that it was using. Let me go ahead and attach this.
Yarich will say, once you're done with that, could you take the battery off if we can't salvage the weapon
Why-
itself?
Why isn't this attaching?
We'll see.
Alright.
That should be able to attach, but it's not doing it. What if I do a regular... Okay, what the fuck is happening here? Heavy weapons. Dexterity, line unwieldy. Corrode 1d6, capacity, charges, 40, 4 per shot. Can you reload your gun? Yes, your gun reloads. Why the fuck isn't this reloading? Hold up. I'm going to spawn in a new high-capacity battery from the compendium, and hopefully that will work. Maybe I should just spawn a new fucking gun. Hold up. Disintegrator. Cannon. Liquidator. And then battery. High capacity. Attach. There, that worked. Let's give this thing a little bit of an icon. Skyrim icons, items, core data, icons, equipment. No, not equipment. Weapons. What the fuck?
Hey,
This is all
Mr.
for...
447.
I'm listening.
When you back in your heyday, you ever board ships before?
A time or two.
Fuck it, I'll deal with that later.
Glad to know someone knows what they're doing.
It's one of the most dangerous combat operations you can do and is almost never recommended. But in this kind of scenario, it's not like we had much of a choice.
Good to know. Don't worry, Mr. 447. I'll keep you up.
You never performed any boarding actions when you served with the Syndicate?
Oh god, no. Oh god, no. I was a grunt.
There, you have the appropriate amount of charges. Do you want to put the fresh battery in, or do you want to use the one that has 24 charges?
Let's put the fresh battery in. We will
Okay.
use the other one as a backup.
You have the gun.
Oh god, no. I was
So-
a grunt.
I'm sure you were
Anchors.
spared a
Yes.
slaughterhouse.
You navigate through the maintenance tunnels of the Killing Blow, and eventually, after a series of about 10 minutes of traversing, crawling up maintenance ladders, getting into new sections, you emerge onto the engineering deck. You see a bunch of individual ship workers that are all taking cover. They've got their makeshift guns all ready and trained on the elevator. It looks like they're kind of mounting some kind of, basically defensive perimeter. Like the party was worried about, they're gonna be ambushed. But they'll be ready for it. Are you stealthing at all? Or are you just coming in, walking in with your disguise?
I'm gonna try stealthing first to see if I can avoid having to make a conversation, but
Alright.
if I get caught, I'm gonna try to pass it off. So there's my stealth check.
Let us see what the ship workers do. Nope.
Well,
You pass through pretty uneventfully, and you begin to hear some of their chatter. What the hell are they doing down there? Are they just waiting? Are they setting up a defensive perimeter of their own? Do we need to go after them? No, dumbass. That's the security jobs team. The mercs should be coming in here soon, just hold tight. You get a sense that they are going to have further mercenary reinforcements that are going to come from another level of the ship. You might blend in well with them.
okay.
The
Before I
moth
do-
is still stealth, by the way. He is following you.
Do I see
You don't even
any
hear
opportunity?
skitters in the
Do I see
background.
any opportunities for environmental hazards, like
Oh yeah,
coolant
currently...
lines, things that I could sabotage to make them have a harder time?
Absolutely. Pick a deck, 1, 2, 3, or 4. They all have about the same amount of ship workers. Basically, the engineering is like a series of suspended platforms.
Okay.
The reactor is in the heart of the chamber, kind of suspended on a central platform that does not have anybody on it. It seems to have a core shielding around it. Currently, right now, you can basically pick a deck that is of your preference in relation to the distance that it has to the party's elevator to sabotage.
I guess 4.
4, so it'd be close to the elevator on the bottom half of the map.
Okay, that'd be the bottom. Okay.
Here,
Not
I
entirely
hesitate
sure.
to pull anybody, but let us pull you to scene. What you get a sense is, if you were sneaking around from these platforms, platform to platform, we'll put you here, since you were wanting to sabotage Deck 4.
Oh, okay.
What exactly are you wanting to do with this platform?
I kind of envisioned this as being more of a long, narrow hallway, not like a suspended catwalk and such. So this is going to be a bit more interesting to handle this.
What's the idea?
The idea was, I kind of thought that it was going to be the hallway thing, so I was kind of hoping that maybe I could, like, take out, like, a line of Kool-Aid or something that would spray the workers. Like, and try and take them out of the fight. Or maybe set off...
Create some kind of distraction so that when we come up, they're unprepared.
Yeah, basically.
Can
Actually,
you give me an engineering check to determine what you can do?
Yeah, sure. This is gonna go great. This should be a +4 because it's one of my trained skills and jack of all trades, but boy, this is gonna suck.
10. You get a sense that with your expertise in the matter of engineering, the most that you could do in terms of sabotage is unhooking this crate, and with the maneuvers that the ship is pulling, it might push one of them off of the edge.
You know, you have someone with you, Stealth, who's actually good at engineering.
Can Yarich make a roll and see what he can do?
Yeah, if you want to get a hold of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and step somewhere out of line of sight of the fucking workers and communicate, find somewhere that I can communicate carefully with Yarich.
Alright.
I'll see what I can do. Engineering, you said?
Yes. 29. So, what you identify is that a lot of the barrels here on this section are filled with, reactant. And if they were given proper incentive, they might be issued to explode and cause a fire that will not be put out with conventional fire extinguishers.
If you want,
Terrifying.
heat up the barrels.
Well, okay, I'll just say, okay, I'll try to get the attention of the guys in that platform. You just do what you have to do to make those barrels go kabang whenever the right time presents itself.
I'll see what I can do. Are the barrels electronically controlled?
I will pull you to the scene.
Okay.
I'll put you over here. We'll say that for now, you both are in what I would call a maintenance section, and I will put it, like, over here. What is the plan? One of you wants to go out and distract, I assume?
Yeah, I want to basically try to get the attention of the guards away from Yari so he can, like, sabotage those barrels. Without having to worry about, getting shot for the trouble.
I see.
Let me see. So what I'm gonna do... It'd be pretty hard for me to explain how I got up here. Fuck.
That's your choice. I mean, these are just deckhands. You might be able to fool them.
Yeah. What do you think you could just make the interaction without them seeing? But they're right in front of them, so that's kind of a big ask.
There are quite a lot of them here, yes.
Okay. Okay, can I position myself here somewhere in particular, or...?
If you want to approach and step onto the platform without stealthing, I will say that they are aware of your presence and will interact accordingly.
Okay. So...
Right now, you are in, like, a maintenance way.
Okay. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and step onto the platform, clutching one of my wounds, like one of the bullet holes in the uniform, acting pained like I had escaped the firefight on the lower floor.
So you clamber up from a ladder onto the platform's ledge, and you hear all of the individuals start, like, letting out gasps and, like, shocked cries as they turn around and see... Let's see... 25. You rolled a 24 for your disguise check, did you not?
Shit, I did, yeah.
Damn it.
So as you crawl up and begin to just kind of, like, clamber onto the deck and onto the side, they all turn around and are just like, "Whoa, what the hell?" And they all start pointing their guns down at you. What the?
I am going to say, I got away from the hangar on the bottom deck. Barely.
You can see that, like, some of them, just, like, looking at your gear are very, like, perplexed. Can you give me a bluff check?
$29.
I'm going to apply a significantly heavy modifier since you failed your disguise check, since they rolled a natural fucking 20.
Yeah.
10. With your body acting, they're all just kind of like puzzled and looking at each other and just going,
I'm gonna...
You're a little short for one of the mercenaries, aren't you? What happened?
Sure, there's not a...
Can I hear this conversation over the comms by any chance?
Listen, I don't know, man. I was unloading a pallet and a fucking ship came through the wall. Where am I?
Jesus fucking Christ, you're in engineering. The ship worker approaches you and just like kind of goes for one of your arms. You probably need to regroup with the rest of the mercs. We aren't here to babysit you. We got our own shit to take care of. He kind of like pulls you up by the arm.
Yeah, Brian has a good point. Are we on? Is this like open comms?
I assumed I was gonna keep a line open for you guys. I guess we could say it is.
Alright.
Because I'm
Basically,
listening
like-
and like trying to hear when the perfect moment to start ascending the elevator is, because I want to make sure they're distracted.
So, how many people are looking away from the end?
Yeah,
They're all pretty significantly distracted by Angos if you want to attempt your sabotage by sneaking up.
I'll sneak in and do my sabotage.
We'll say that they're all kind of just like crowding up. 15. We will see if they notice you. 14.
Nice.
So you crawl up behind the barrels and begin making your way for the central one. And we'll say that your engineering check from before is enough to determine that you're capable of, let's see, what's in your inventory? I will say that with the stuff that you have currently, a bit of ion tape and a battery is going to be enough to rig a makeshift explosive to basically commit like a big old chemical fire here. So do you want to sacrifice a battery?
I can always get more.
I'm going to take away your disintegrator cannon since that was given to 447. Alright, do you want to sacrifice your high capacity? Oh no, that was the liquidator gun. Do you want to sacrifice your battery then?
Yes.
Right, the battery is gone. The ion tape, ribbon of tightly round material, contains 50 feet of tape. You don't need to waste the whole roll, you just use a bit of it and tape it to the side, and begin setting it for a timer. I imagine that as they're all getting a hold of Ankos, and it's just like, get up on your feet, come on, you need to go up to the upper levels. And he's just kind of like beginning to take you. You see Yarreach, who's finished his task.
So as soon as he finishes, I'm gonna kind of like wave them off and go, God damn it, I can still walk. I'll get up there myself.
Alright, they're all still just kind of like staring at you, but some of them are starting to get back into their positions. Yarreach, you get a sense that this might be a good time to book it.
I do.
You crawl back down underneath the platform and head back into the maintenance ways, which I'm going to consider to be this little section for now.
I also
So-
had to reload my browser because it was lagging out.
I see. Ankos, you take the platform ways and see that the rest of these gangers are kind of like not quite trusting you, but buying your cover story. You head up to the upper ways and head up the elevator, going up. I'm going to put you into reserves for now. You can think of it that way.
Alright.
And as you get up there, you see a crew of individuals that are all kind of arming themselves to the teeth. You see that they are grabbing these, like, pretty nice-looking laser rifles, and they are clipping high-capacity batteries into them. They're getting their armor rigs set up. They catch sight of you, and... Hold on. Holy
me.
shit!
These guys are killing me, man.
27. As you are basically getting a hold of like all of the you're basically getting up to the top of the elevators.
Right.
They turn around and catch sight of you, and immediately one of them like conks up his visor and just goes, "Wait a second, who the hell are you?"
I'm Thorvald. I'm from the lower decks. I'm working my way up to Med.
Can you give me another bluff check?
Yes.
Again, heavy penalty since you failed your disguise modifier. Call this D20 plus. Their wisdom is 0. And that would mean they have a +2. A 10. They kind of like shake their head just a little bit. Must be the goddamn stress. Thought you were somebody else. What the hell, Thor? What the hell are you doing? You look like shit.
Well, yeah, I was unloading a pallet and a fucking ship almost ran into me.
Yeah, I know. We're getting ready to go down there and deal with those assholes. Get your gear and get in line.
Ugh, fucking hell, can't even take a minute to get a shot of dopamine. Fine, just go ahead.
Fine, hold on. He kind of starts digging around through his shit and pulls out what appears to be a large syringe.
Winces a little bit. Alright, fine, but let me go ahead and get my fucking kit.
How close is that barrel to blowing up?
It is ticking away. Are you guys wanting to send the elevator?
Yeah,
Send it.
Hearing this over the comms, I will go ahead and press the ascend button on the elevator.
Yeah.
The gears begin to grind and the elevator begins to churn its way up to the engineering deck.
So, my plan right now is I want to wait for the explosion to touch off to see if that gives them enough laps that if I feel like I'm not being convincing enough, I can run for it.
Right. You get a sense that, like, these guys are kind of suspicious. Like, if you did anything weird, they might catch on. But they have bought the Thorvald cover for now. They seem a bit like... You definitely don't look like Thorvald.
Yeah.
Alright, so you get a hold of some gear, and they apply some general stims. We'll patch you up after the encounter, but we have to get moving. They get a hold of their gear, they start clipping shit together, they put their visors down, and the elevator arrives. Just in time for a massive fuck-off explosion.
So, would this be a surprise round?
Yes.
So I want to do
the
something.
elevator's coming up? Yes, but keep in mind that you were upstairs with like 4 experienced mercenaries by yourself.
Fair enough. Yeah. As soon as their attention has been gotten, I'm gonna scope out an escape route and fucking run for it.
Okay, can you give me I'm gonna say a stealth check.
Yeah.
We'll see if they catch on. Yes. They turn around, and as you are beginning to slink away, he goes, "What the hell, rat? You ran away from the fucking hangar encounter, and now you're running away from us?" He kind of like gets a hold of you and says, "Get your shit together, we're going down together."
Alright, fine, but say what you will, I'm the only one that made it out of that fucking hangar to the best of my knowledge, so it's worked once, right?
As that happens, the elevator comes up, and I'm going to transfer us all to aboard the Killing Blow. You have about 1 round until the experienced mercenaries come down from the elevator shaft along with Ankos. The fire begins. Let's see. A reflex
I
save.
thought I took stamina damage last encounter.
I didn't adjust any of your stuff. I know that you did take a moment to rest and spend.
Oh, that must have been it. Okay.
Where's the fire at?
Do we get our resolve back since it's a new session or no?
Yes,
Yes.
you do. So do that. 2020. Light and heavy, these 2 are going to take half damage from this. The others are going to take full. $24 points. That instantly kills this ship worker. Instantly kills this ship worker. This one takes 12 points of damage. This one takes 12 points of damage. and then they both set on fire. Let's draw some nice little crispy cues in a color of my choosing. I'll say about like an orangish red. Confirmed. This little center here is the AO of the fire. And currently, this man runs screaming out of the fire, just kind of like holding his face as his flesh is melting. This man, I'm gonna say, is not burning, but heavily damaged from the shrapnel that comes from the fires. This man is dropping prone. He is burning on fire, screaming, and has hit the ground.
Nice.
Let's roll initiative.
3.
22, baby!
Combat.
26.
Can you put me on the combat counter?
Yes. You are still considered hidden.
Okay, gotcha.
Let me go ahead and get the ship workers. I need to roll for the mercenary rookie
Man,
that's tagged
we are
along with
giving
you.
this whole crew just a really bad day.
I feel like we're gonna give them the business until they start giving us the business.
And then I need an example of a ship worker heavy. Let's bring him here. And let's start the combat tracks. Okay. So, first up on the initiative order is Centurion 447. You hit the elevator deck and immediately you see some gunfire begin to report like off of the crates. The giant fuck-off explosion to your left has caused a massive stutter that has prevented a surprise round from hitting you all.
Nice.
What's your first turn?
So, there's no enemies, like, directly outside of the elevator anymore, right?
Yeah, I can tell you that there are enemies on each of the 4 platforms, and the engineering core appears to be bereft of lads. You get a sense that from here, a bunch of mercenaries and Angos are going to appear.
Okay. So I can predict that a bunch of mercenaries are going to arrive, like, in front of the elevator shaft soon.
Yes.
Prepared action, I would like to open fire with the disruptor as soon as they enter my line of fire.
Alrighty, now you go ahead and check over the disintegrator cannon. Can you give me a proficient soldier check?
Yes. One moment, I need to actually... There it is.
You have dealt with weapons like this before, and you actually saw this weapon in action. It has a range of 40 feet, and it shoots things in a line, so you need to get closer.
Okay.
So it has a range of about like this, shooting in a line. So if you want, you need to book it.
Yeah, let me see what my movement is.
You might need to either double move, or you might need to run.
Well, if I have to double move, then I can't do prepared action, so... 30 feet? Okay. So I'd be able to move 5, 10... I'd be able to move basically up to here, and then my engagement range would be like there.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Keep
guess...
in mind, you get a sense that it's going to take a while for everybody to get into positions.
Yeah, that's the best
There's
I
a
can
lot
do
of stuff
then.
going on.
So yep, I'm hopping over the cover, and I'm gonna hunker right here with the weapon and prepared action to fire anything that gets in my line of sight.
Alright.
Any
Alright,
enemy,
it's your
any
turn.
enemy in my line of sight. I have to be specific.
Yeah.
I can't
Alright.
wait for it to be me.
So, Tim Tom's gonna pull out his assault rifle. Tim Tom's going for blood today. He's going to move his 35 feet. Where's my movement characteristic? Yeah, it's 35 feet. He's gonna get up here next to fucking. He's gonna get up here next to 447. He's going to level his fucking rifle onto the railing, and he's gonna start popping shots over at this.
Who are you
Popping shot
shooting?
over at this guy.
This guy.
Yeah,
over
I know
here.
it's 80 feet, and I know I can shoot outside of that.
Yeah, give me a attack with a -2 penalty for shooting outside of your first arc.
Damn.
12 is not enough. Just by 3, though. It ricochets off of his pack, and he turns around from, like, the explosion to you and, like, levels his flamethrower. It goes to the heavy's turns. This man is going to go ahead and start running up. Why is it doing that constantly? 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. And he is going to get a hold of his like flamethrower and just begin to, come over to you and getting ready to spray everybody on the platform.
Brian, prepared action.
The one,
Yeah, I
the
guess
one on the
that
bottom.
I guess I
Yes,
don't know
that
how
is.
this map is laid out because I fucking didn't realize these black squares were fucking
So you can
air?
think of these as suspended platforms.
Okay,
Yeah, we're hanging out over empty air.
I see. Alright, so this black stuff, these aren't like fucking solid concrete walls or some shit, it's air.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so that triggers my prepared action and I fucking unload a round into him.
Alright, give me an attack roll.
That guy's about to have a bad day if that lands.
If he doesn't, then I'll make sure of it.
It
You're
doesn't
living.
land because that's
The gun fires
bad.
right past his shoulder. It is a large line of yellow, like nascent energy that just kind of begins to burn away the platforms that he is walking on. The one on fire on the ground continues screaming. He burns for, I'm gonna say, 2d4 points of damage, because this isn't a normal fire, it's a fucking burny chemical fire. 5 more. He's still on the ground,
With
still not
fucking liquid
moving.
white phosphorus.
Platform guy, he is going to take the run action. So 30 times 4 is 120. I'm gonna say that he scoots past his comrades. I'm gonna say that he's gonna try and make a jump and come over to here. Let's have him make the athletics test. Yeah, he clears the fucking platform and lands right over here and just continues running. Makes it over to this barrel and takes some cover. This platformer is going to take these same methods and he is going to start running. I'm gonna say that's such a minor jump that it really doesn't matter for him. He is going to make it over to here. Minor jump. He is good. I think that that's everybody for the shipworker heavies. There's also a leader here, which I forgot to roll for. Alrighty, Jaira.
Okay, I'm assuming this guy right here has he's got a weapon on him. So
He has a flamethrower with petrol tanks that are mounted
nice.
to his back.
I'm going to cast misfire on that faggot.
Oh boy, what does misfire do?
Next time a targeted object is used in a way that consumes charges or ammo, the device fails to work. A weapon fails to fire or operate, or a technological device doesn't respond to its activation. The spell ends once it's prevented the targeted option from working that one time.
Alright, so to warn you, you will have to get within 25 feet of him to do that. So you might have to fly.
Shit. Okay, well, let's see. Then I'll fly then and get myself closer to him. Select tokens. Make sure I measure. So we're gonna fly.
What's your fly speed?
30 feet. So right there.
Well, you're not close enough to cast misfire, but I think that that's 40 feet from him, which is your weapon's range.
That is my weapon's range. I could fire on him.
I'd recommend it. You need to kill these guys somehow.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna roll an attack on this guy and fuck him up.
Go ahead. 20 hits, roll damage.
Yeah.
6 points. You catch him in the side with a plasma bolt. He does not look happy. Yarich,
Yes.
you are currently hidden on platform 4. Where do you want to emerge and what do you want to do?
I want to see if I can hit people from within the maintenance.
I will say that it will be incredibly difficult, but possible.
Alright. So, I'm going to see about getting into a position where I can take out the shipwrecker heavy that's on fire.
I will say that for every square of movement that you take, it will be considered difficult terrain, but you can navigate outside of the platforms. So it will be double movement for you to navigate to a spot to get to a nice shot like here. 10, 20, 30 would be about here. You would have a very weird sight line towards these two individuals.
Alright. A weird sightline is better than one in the open for Yari.
Who do you want to shoot?
The heavy.
Alrighty, he is prone, and that will be a -4 to hit him.
I would have gone for the worker light personally.
I'm just going to apply the non-lethal just because it does that.
Okay.
-4.
17 still hits. Roll damage.
Fuck, Yarich is out for blood.
7.
He's a burning guy and he just...
You take your infinity rifle and go ahead and just basically singe the shoulder off of this guy. He is currently screaming still. He rolls onto his back, and his breaths are becoming less howls of anguish and more like bubbling, liquefying flesh. The leader turns around and is just kind of like, oh no, fuck all of this. He is going to, again, take a run action. That's going to be a pretty significant jump, my dude. Instead, I think he will move over here. He's going to look out towards the rest of you all. 70 feet, that's 2 times out of his arc. He's going to try and shoot Jaira once at a -4 penalty.
Try to shoot a what?
Jaira. 15. Nope. It goes wide.
Yeah.
It is now the lights' turns. They're going to begin bubbling forward. 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. This one is going to, seeing the light flash from the fucking maintenance tunnels, is going to approach over here and see your face peeking out.
Goodbye!
You
These
haven't
ones
seen
are
the
going
last
to
of me.
It's
run
2
up
days
on
out, fuck!
certain platforms. More people
Holy shit,
approaching
look at the
other
fucking bug!
platforms. Holy shit, bug! That's the biggest, that's the biggest cockroach I've ever seen.
Infestation on board!
Hit their venting, get them!
White
30,
venting.
10, 20, 30. Alright, these two are going to attempt to take pot shots at Jaira. Again, -4. Oh no, they have a 60 feet range. Let's see if what it'd be. -2. First one.
Oh.
Hits. Second one. Does not
Misses.
hit. Damage is 2 points.
Oh,
Clips you, takes a
owie.
little bit out of your stamina. The other one over here that is seeing the bug just kind of goes like, "God, crikey, that's a big cockroach, mate!" And he pulls out his scrap gun and goes to shoot you. 18.
Into melee?
Yeah, I'll say that he doesn't know melee. Yarich doesn't have any melee weapons equipped right now, so there's no attacks of opportunity.
But wouldn't that be a minus as well?
I don't think that there's any penalty for shooting into melee, it's just attacks of opportunity.
Eh.
Not in Starfinder, I don't think. 4 points of damage to your stamina. Mercenary rookie. He sees everything that's going on out there, and he just takes cover. He's not shooting. Goes to Carthen.
Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Devin.
What does Devin want to do?
I'm gonna unmute my microphone so I don't look like a fool.
I see.
I'll take 1 level of Graviton attunement here,
Alright.
and then I am going to Gravity Grappler the shipworker leader here.
Divided by your... What's the range on this?
120 feet, my friend.
Good God. So you're just going to, like, grappler pull him?
So I can just attach it this round. Next round, I'll be able to try and yank him off the
Yeet
edge.
him off the fucking
I
ledge.
see. Functioning
acts-
always like a grappler.
Yes, and grappler for targeting a creature is just a
Can-
grapple combat maneuver.
Can you make a melee attack? And I will determine that since it shouldn't have any big modifiers as your grapple maneuver.
Sure.
Stellar canoe.
Yes, absolutely. Which one is grappled?
The leader.
The leader.
Okay, let me see. Grapple. There we go. So a rope of like gravity coil just wraps around this guy's leg, and he looks down with his goggles and goes, "Oh shit!" 447.
Guys getting yanked off a platform like a fucking
Okay.
pirate from.
So, seeing that these are just the ship workers, I would like to use a movement action to switch to my rifle instead. I'm gonna save the disintegrator for the actual mercenaries.
Gotcha.
And now that I've used my movement to switch to my rifle, I'm going to fire at the ship worker heavy.
Alrighty.
One moment. My fucking character sheet vanished. There it is.
Center torso. Roll damage. 9 points. That is enough to knock him down to 10 health. You hit him directly, and you can see that he's still coming forward. He's kind of like got these heavy breaths. He's just like as he's bringing up his flamethrower, clearly almost mortally wounded.
That's my turn.
Timothy.
Cool. Tim Tom's gonna stay where he is, and fucking fella right there looks like he needs to get a good fucking assault rifle round. Fucking go.
Give me it.
Actually, I'm gonna be making a full round attack. I'm gonna be. Can I do
Minus
one
4
with this
for
guy,
2
one guy on this guy?
attacks. Yes, go ahead.
All right,
Minus
that's
4
a minus
for the
2.
shots. Minus 4 for the shots. Minus 4 for the shots.
Damn.
First one, second one. Go ahead.
Damn.
Neither of them land. It is about this time that you all hear the elevator come down into place, and all of the mercenaries make their appearance with
over on the
Inkos
other
at
side?
back. Yes. Inkos, can you roll your initiative?
Yes, I can.
Let me... there. Alright, we are now in the turn order. The shipworker heavy. You can see that he's just like breathing. He's just like boof, boof, boof. 15. Doesn't reach the bear. He is going to let out a flamethrower spurt. Minus 2.
That misses
18
me.
against the both of you. It's neither of you. The flames go wide as he kind of like lets out a cough, and he kind of like quirks it to the left just a little bit too much. Goes to Jaira.
Yeah. Okay. This time I will cast Misfire on this guy.
Alrighty, he is now misfired. Do you want to do anything with your movement?
I can't attack, can I?
Nope. No, they're
Misfire was an
standard.
action, so yeah, no.
I'm gonna jump back behind cover.
Behind the bear.
Behind the bear.
It's your turn.
Alright, so the weapon that was just pulled on me, does it take a battery pack?
No, actually. It looks like it is cobbled together by like hashed together pieces of like pipe, and it looks like it takes bullets.
I frown as much as you see. This person sees an angry mob. He's going to pull up his. He's going to. Actually, could I use sleight of hand to take the weapon?
You would have to make a combat maneuver check to disarm him, which would be a melee attack.
Ah. Nah.
What if
I'm
he
going
like
back-
demagged him? Like just click the button on the click the button on the weapon to drop the mag?
I'll allow that. Yeah, do you want to make a sleight of hand check?
I'll do that instead. Demag him. Like my four arms just reach out.
Give me the check. 13, 17. You go for like one of your little tiny bug fingers to hit the slide button on his gun, and he just kind of like slaps your hand out of the way like, what the fuck? No, stop.
I'm gonna be right back.
You're fighting in a life or death situation, you're just like play fighting right now.
I was hoping to take the thing from him honestly and get the battery pack to replace the one I lost.
Fair.
But I would like if I back away and try to shoot him, wouldn't that cause a reaction for him to shoot me?
He doesn't really have a melee attack opportunity, so no.
I didn't know if he did or not.
I will say that declipping him will just be an action. It would have been real funny if it worked, though. So do you want to use your movement to try and like get away from him or something?
Yeah, I'll go back into the tunnels and just continue moving.
Alrighty. You're not capable of like moving backwards, but I will put you here because that is 10, 20, 30. You are crawling through the different maintenance waves. You're kind of like navigating through bars of the structures that keep this thing together.
Remember, I do have that one feat that allows me to fit into small places.
Fair. Okay. So the shipworker leader, currently kind of like grappled, he takes a couple of steps forward and is just like, what the fuck is this? And he's like trying to get it off. I will say that he will make. He's got a CR of 3. He's gonna try and make a contested. Actually, no, I think he'll just do the CMD versus your bullshit.
It is an
Yes,
athletics check, DC equal to my attack roll to grapple, so it would be a DC 25 athletics.
We will see if he is capable. No, he's struggling with it and trying to get it off. He's really not sure what the hell this thing is. Did he just vanish?
I know we've heard this song before, but what's this from? This fucking goes hard.
It is from a game called Ascent.
Oh, okay, cool.
Where did the leader go?
Yeah, he sure did vanish. He's not even on combat anymore.
Hold up, I will just respawn him. He's about right here, and I guess I'll just, Y'all reach had just gone, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll put him at, like, 15.5.
Oh, I'm gonna get a drink real quick. I will be right back.
Alrighty, it is now time for the experienced mercenaries, who you see that they're all like getting ready and getting together, and he's like, alright, don't pussy out on us now, we're going in. They're all going to take the run action and go all the way up to the reactor core.
For expediency's sake, obviously I'm not doing it right now, but on my turn, I'm gonna kind of just shadow.
It is your turn.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yes.
I am actually going to just follow him. Wait,
Alright.
what's my... I guess
what?
it'll be a full round sprint.
Yep,
Fucking-
that is what they're doing. They're making it to the engine core. As you approach, you can hear the thrumming of the engine of this thing. It is some combination of both a power generation unit and a FTL travel system that allows them to reach into the Echo. This thing is a technological marvel and a arcane mystery.
And we're about to use it as cover. Great.
It is the shipworker light's turns. So these guys are going to continue to come in. 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20,
Alright, my friends, I'm thinking I'm back.
This one is just gonna like start clambering down into the ductworks and begin following you. So that was 5, 15. He just kind of like sees you out there and hanging on with one arm. I'm gonna make him do an athletics check. He's barely hanging on by one arm and he's really unsteady. He tries to hit you with the scrap gun again. You're gonna give him a -4 penalty. 17.
That hits.
That still hits you. He kind of like clips you on the wing and it barely like scrapes off with little to no damage. He's still following you. The rookie, seeing that there are people approaching, is going to go ahead and take his auto-target rifle and shoot the closest one.
I just had the devious idea.
27. 3 points. Clips one of his friends. Not really friends, these are ship workers in the chest. He doesn't want to die, but he's not really like willing to fight to the death for all of you. Kurthan's turn.
I'm going to do a reposition combat maneuver against that shipworker leader
You're
and
wanting
pull
to
him off the
him
edge.
edge. Alright, give me your melee attack again.
Okay, let me grab that. Sure.
Oh god.
Oh,
You go to like pull it and it snags somewhere weird and you find yourself whoop, right on the edge of the elevator shaft looking out into the vast abysses of like structural supports and pipes.
I'm
You
going
see
to
him getting a hold of it is just like, I don't know what the fuck this thing is, but what's next?
I'm gonna take my second level of gravitonic movement just in case.
Gotcha. 447's turn.
Alright. Let me... One more. Okay. I'm actually just going to go ahead and try to finish off this shipworker heavy. And what I'm going to do is I would like to go ahead and use a little bit of my movement to get within melee range. And I just want to knock his block off.
Alright, give me a punch. 12. You go to punch him and it hits him directly in the stomach and he lets out a burp. He's just like, cheeseburger.
God fucking damn it. You know what? I still have movement. I will actually go ahead and suffer a potential attack of opportunity. And I have moved 10 feet. I'm gonna move the rest of my 20.
He goes to hit you with the flamethrower, but not in the way you expect. He's not shooting it at you, he's using it like a bludgeon. Natural one. He falls off the edge.
Get fucked.
What?
Is he like,
His
is he
head.
like
What a bizarre fucking
fall?
encounter! I punch him in the stomach and keep moving. He burps and backflips off the edge.
Is he still there? Like, is he just hanging on to the
No,
ledge?
he falls right off the ledge. I'll give him an opportunity to like hold on or something. 17. He goes off. He hits a piece of the railing, which deals 1d6, 6 points of damage, which like nearly fucking gores him. He just barely avoids a piece of rebar that would have shredded his neck. And now he is hanging on for dear life. I'm going to consider him prone.
What an
Can't wait for-
awesome fucking outcome.
I can't
That's
wait
my
for you to
turn.
go. I can't wait for you to
Timothy.
say.
I can't! Hold on! Much longer!
So Tim Tom's just going to approach. Tim Tom pulls out his knife
He lets go.
and just stabs
falls.
him in the fucking hand.
He let go.
He sees the knife and just falls to his death. He's like, nope.
His
Yeah.
last words were, "Be it, you fools."
Yeah, you fools. As he just lets go. He's not gonna get knifed.
In that case, Tim Tom will use the rest of his movement. God damn it. I moved what? I was about what, right here?
Yeah, I'll say
So
you move
10
like
feet?
10.
Okay, so I'll have like 15 feet more left. I'll move.
Should have 25 because you moved 35.
What's that?
Should have 25 more movement left if you moved
Oh.
10.
Well,
you
I'm
get
still
35
just gonna
feet.
move up right here next to fucking 447.
Gotcha. It is now the Heady's turns. 10, 20, 30 to about right here, out of range.
Did this,
This one, he just finishes burning to death. He turns into a pile of liquid grease.
Damn.
This one is going to approach 10, 20, 30 back behind these guys. 10, 20, 30 over to here. That is the end of the ship workers to Jaira.
Yeah, okay, so first of all, I'm going to advance. Let's see, I think I said it was going to be, yep, there. Then, I'm going to take a shot. This fucker.
Alright, go ahead.
Attack.
He burps and then backflips over the edge. 3 points of damage. Yeah, you see that it's smoking his sides. He's like kind of getting pissed off that you keep doing the equivalent of like holding a lighter to his face. Just stop, that's more annoying than anything. And he pulls up a scrap gun. Yarich's turn.
So I am going to swing back around. I'm going to take a quick look. Could I make it so? Could I? Could
You
I
want to
make
like
it?
unscrew a bar so that whenever he continues following you, he'll hit it and just fucking fall over.
That's what I was thinking.
Do an engineering check.
Not a fucking
23.
DeWalt power drill.
While he is like coming after you, you pull out your power driver and just kind of unscrew a piece of structural support and then continue moving. That'd be 20, 30 feet. The shipworker leader just goes, "Hey, I think I got this." He's gonna like hold the line and try to pull you.
That's the
Does he
power of the
have
Home
grapple
Depot.
pole?
Yari just battled.
Oh dear!
Oh god.
Alright, guys.
Carthan just kind of like slips right off the edge.
Huh. Not a fan.
I'm gonna say, let's see here real quick. 3 points of bludgeoning damage. Can you make an athletics check?
Athletics? Sure.
26. Instead of taking subsequent damage, you hit the first bar and go and you are now holding on for dear life on some of the structural supports down here.
Okay.
You still have a hold of his grapple, by the way.
That's okay.
Experienced mercenaries. They are going to go 10, 20. They can see about right here, I'd say, if they still have cover. 10, 20, about here, here, here. Alright, they have vision of you. The first thing that they see is of course, 447. I'm gonna say they're gonna split their shots. 2 will shoot at 447, 2 will shoot at Tim Tom.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
First shot for 447,
Blink.
second shot
Blink.
for 447. Third shot for Tim Tom.
Ooh.
Yes.
Fourth shot for Tim Tom.
Oh.
Yes.
Damage. 18 points. You see that actual experienced players have arrived into the arena. They are taking cover near the core. I'm gonna say that they're like here and here and kind of here and here. They are wrapping around the shielding and they are pricking you with laser fire. Ankos, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm a character that's next to useless if I don't do fuck shit, so something the party's probably not going to be a big fan of, I'm actually going to go ahead and peek around. I'm going to take a shot towards the party, intentionally missing.
Alright, can you make a bluff check?
Yeah, sure. Actually, yeah, okay. I guess that would be a bluff check.
What the hell? Why are you here? 28. They do not seem to realize that you are like a part of the enemy. You take a snapshot off and it kind of like clicks near 447's shoes. And 447, you turn around and you know that Ankos took a disguise. You see that he's shooting at you.
I say nothing.
However-
I say nothing, but my deep red visor locks onto Ankos.
Can you make a perception check, Ankos?
Sure.
You notice that the reverberations from your gunshot ripple across the shield and cause it to fizzle and static. Can you make a engineering check? I'll say that the DC is lowered because of how good you did that. You get a sense that if you were to interact with the shield, it will send off percussive force wherever the hell you shoot it, meaning that you could potentially knock around some of these mercenaries if you just kind of like shot next to them.
Okay. I'm gonna reload my weapon, or I'm gonna... Actually, I can't reload my weapon as a bonus action. I'm gonna keep that in the back of my mind. That's really all I can do. I'm gonna shoot, and I didn't do anything special, so I'm gonna go ahead and shoot, move, shoot, and then, like, kind of take cover again.
Okay, fair enough. Shipworker lights. They're going to approach here. About here, about here, about here, about here, about here. I'm gonna say again, we're gonna go... Oh, these guys need to come too. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. We've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 lads. I'm gonna say 4 shots to 447, 2 shots to Tim Tom, 2 to Jaira. 1.
That hits.
2,
That misses. That
3,
misses.
4.
Yep. Okay, so
This
I
is
take
the
one
damage
hit.
for 447.
Alright, 7 points of stamina damage.
2 for
Ow.
Tim Tom.
Ow!
Damage. 6 points of damage. 2 for Jaira.
Oh.
Damage.
Oh.
I already
Okay.
put my,
I put my stamina
just
damage on
got
already,
myself.
too.
Jaira takes
Yep.
9 points of stamina damage.
Yep.
Alright, so the rail of gunfire is just coming in. They're now starting to pile in. There's too many to, like, really count. They're coming in from fucking everywhere. The mercenary rookie sees the one that's already damaged and goes to shoot him. Yep, he shoots. He hits him with 8 points of damage. And this fucker hits the barrel and just kind of goes like, oh, what the hell? Wait, hold on. You're one of our guys. What the fuck? Herthan, it's your turn.
Okay. So having the breath knocked out of him, Parthen isn't going to be doing anything, but he will be moving into the third level of graviton attunement, and let's see here. Let me double check my range. 40. So let's see here. Didn't want to.
Oh, after we're done with Carthen, I need to resolve something that I didn't notice.
Oh, son!
Yes. So I'm going to manifest a black hole on this space, Levi.
Oh god.
Son.
Must succeed a fortitude save. What is the DC?
I think we keep talking about it. I think it's
Let me look at it, because it's displayed on the Solarian page.
God, is there a fucking pentagram on that one fucking station over there?
Yep.
That's
They like to
concerning.
have fun here.
Solar manifestation. What about stellar modes? I don't see. What if I just type in DC? Stellar revelation, 10 plus half your level, so we're gonna say 2 Yeah, it's 2.5, so 2 plus your charisma modifier. So
which is
16.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to make a generalization because all of these guys are shipworker lights versus DC 16. They meet it. Actually, no, I'll do it one at a time just to not feel cheesy. Wow, they have +3 and they rolled really fucking well. Shipworker heavy. Yes. Leader.
No!
7.
Beautiful.
It pulls him 20 feet, right?
It pulls him like basically towards it. So yeah, he just gets sucked off the edge.
10, 20 to about right here. He falls 20 feet and hits his head on something.
Metal pipe dropping sound effect plays.
5 points. He is going to attempt to make a athletics check. He clambers a hold, and basically you're in the same situation. You both basically just pulled each other off, and you are still bound by graviton tethers. You're now like, you're basically engaged in a duel in a weird, asymmetric environment. There's no conventional
Playing
floor
tug
here
of
to fight
war.
on.
Right.
The rest of them are like getting a hold of the platform and the railings, and they're going, "Holy shit!" And the heavy's just sitting there with his flamethrower, going, "Yeah." It is
So-
447's turn.
Alright, so here's
What
something.
about this ship worker?
Oh yes, yes. Thank you for reminding
Yeah,
me.
yeah, actually.
He
good
goes
call.
for the railing that you unscrewed. Let's see his reflex save. Minus. It's just a natural 1. Yeah, he is also just going to fall 20 feet. He hits himself on some rebar and impales himself.
This
He's
guy
dead.
got bodied by a
Bye.
power drill.
Holy
A
shit,
nine
that fucking
is
DeWalt
talking.
power drill has actual kill count now.
So, here's something fun. I'm using my Aeon Guard assault rifle right now, and that has the fully automatic quality. They are
Cone half
conveniently
range.
within my fucking 40-foot cone.
Yep.
I'm going to full round attack, fully automatic.
I think that's -2, but for an attack for every single one. So we'll start with the closest one.
Okay. I'll go ahead and apply the -2.
Hits. Roll damage.
Oh, we roll damage for all of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then. Wait, is it a attack for all of
It's
them?
it's an attack for each, and then we roll damage on all of them.
Okay, I'm gonna mark them as dead. Right, go for the next one.
Right, and we
Ship
basically
worker.
do this until I run out of ammo, because I
Yeah, go
empty the
ahead.
mag.
They aren't actually dead. This is just my hit marker.
Okay.
That is a miss.
Okay.
Go for the next one. Hits. I've marked them. Go for the next one. Miss. Go for the heavy. That is a hit. Go for the light. That is a hit. Roll the damage and we'll resolve it all.
Okay, and I dump the rest of the mag. Dump the rest of the mag because that's how full auto works.
It is empty.
Yes. Let me go ahead and damage for all of them. I don't think there's any special damage boost for fully automatic. I think it is just
No.
straight and regular damage.
6 points. You kill this one. You damage the rest by 6. You just start letting out the and just start shredding these guys with fire. They seem to be they're being pulled by a black hole on one side and getting shredded with assault rifle fire.
Holy
And they
shit.
realize they've made a lot of mistakes in their lives.
I'm going to hold on. I need to empty my mag real quick. Okay, there we go. Mag's empty. I will have to reload next turn. That's my turn.
Alright. We go to Timothy Thomas.
So,
Manual sit
looking at
down.
447, he gets a bit of inspiration, and 447 just hears a click, click, rifle aimed, and he's gonna do the same fucking thing.
Let's see.
How do I do the fucking 45-degree cone?
So here's a 40 cone. I'm gonna drag that to here.
But consider,
Hit
Tip
everyone.
Tom.
Yeah, you either hit the light here, or you hit the heavy that's down, or the leader that's down below. Which one do you want to hit? Which
I'll
one's your
hit
preference?
the leader.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and delete my cone then. We're gonna start with the leader. Roll an attack -2.
6.
Does not
Nothing.
hit. Roll an attack -2. Hits him. Roll an attack.
Damn.
Miss. Roll an attack. Oh, no, that's a hit. Sorry, I'm fucking stupid. Roll an attack. Hits. Alright, roll your damage and I will apply it to all of them. 5 points. Again, one side, black hole. Other side, multiple automatic
Hail of
rifles with
gunfire.
additional
2
weapons.
automatic rifles firing in sync.
Hail of gunfire getting
just
whizzed around
just
the
while he's
black
like doing
hole.
that, you just see the fucking just the fucking magazine just like he just flicks it out like cool guy style. Just,
It is now the heavy's turn. He, like, kind of, with his belly being, gravitationally bound to the black hole that is now dissipating, he struggles against it and moves forward 10, 20, 25.
Provokes?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to thwap him with the butt of my rifle.
Oh!
Roll damage. 11.
Oh,
You
God.
punch his lights out, but he just barely manages to get back on center and goes, yeah.
Yeah.
And then for the one behind, whoosh.
Alright, both of those miss
Doesn't
me.
hit Tim Tom or Centurion.
no, my EAC is 20 and my KAC is fucking 22.
Yeah, you're fine.
Indubitably. Let's see, are there any other heavies on the field? The one got burned. Yeah, there's one here. 10, 20, 30, 10, 20. I'm gonna say he'll just go right here, because he's evil.
I'm
Yeah.
evil Inma.
Jair.
Hello. Let's see
Hello.
here.
Hello.
This ship worker heavy. Let's see. I'm tempted to cast misfire again, but I kind of want to do something else. Let's see.
Maybe you should, like, put some damage down. We've got a lot of fucking chaff on the board.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the same thing.
You know, just so you are aware, I believe that you have supercharged weapon, and you can do it to another person's weapon.
Let's see. Actually, that's a great idea. I'm going to supercharge. I need to move first. I'm going to move up. So push past the bear. I'm going to reach out and touch 447's gun and cast supercharge weapon.
You burn your hand a little because it did just finish mag dumping.
That's fine. She still casts supercharge weapon.
You have to
Please,
get
like,
out
she
of
fights-
Timothy's way, or else I will make you shove yourselves.
Move out of his way.
Yes, you have to get
So
back
are these
or
pillars?
something. Those are actually barrels. You can clamber onto one of them.
She's gonna sort of clamber over onto one of them, reach out, grab his weapon, and like energy, like a bright energy flows through her arm and into 447's weapon.
Oh boy.
I'm not
You
sure what
know,
to make of this, and don't make a comment.
Something that you could do is supercharge his disintegrator cannon.
Actually, yeah, that's a better idea. I'm gonna supercharge this disintegrator cannon
You know.
that's dead.
Yarich's turn.
So Yari having to deal done with the one person who knew he was there.
It has only been about, I'd say, 24 seconds, half a minute. The fire is not out. If anything, it's getting worse.
It's getting worse.
So I'm going to
Barrels aren't
begin.
filled with fucking combustible.
I'm
fluid.
certain
I'm gonna just
something-
draw another little layer.
Oh no!
There you
Oh,
go.
I see.
I am certain zombies are going to start exploding again. So I think I'm going to see if I can stealthily just run across until
Run
not
across where?
across probably this area so that I can actually move forward.
Do you want to take a run action and attempt a leap across, or do you just want to use your movement to get, like, here, and then use your next movement to get, like, here?
That's what I'm thinking.
Alright, give me a stealth check.
Attributes. Stealth.
So you can get, like, here. Right here. 23. We'll see if the mercs see you. No.
They're too focused on the stuff that's upping up front.
The ship worker, the leader, is just kind of like, alright, I see how it is. And, like, holding onto the little, like, area that he's managed to cement himself onto, he holds his, like, shotgun rifle in one hand and starts, like, pattering you with gunfire, Carthan.
Yeah. Oof.
Are those both hits?
Yes.
Yes. Damage.
Are we about to experience the wonderful rising and falling Carthan of Hell?
What just happened? Oh, sorry, I must have done that. Oh god, what am I doing? I'll give you one more health. Don't kill me!
Jesus Christ, what is happening?
I'm sorry, I was trying to edit your health and I fucked it all up.
I think I'm at the correct stamina now, 25.
Okay. The experienced mercenaries are going to go ahead and, seeing 447, they're all just going to start shooting him.
Cool. Hit.
1, 2,
Miss. Miss.
3,
Hit.
4. 2 hits.
Alright, that's 22 stamina damage. I will apply that myself. 50. And then that is down to 31 stamina.
You hear them all calling out. They're just like, focus fire, priority target. It is now Ankos' turn.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is noting that there was that reaction. Can I? So the translation is if I shoot the bubble right here, it's gonna fuck these two up, right?
You get a sense that with the engineering roll you make, the like applicable force that you apply to that barrier, it kind of transfers back out into a reflective area. It works well as cover, but if shot at the weird place with the right kind of ammunition, it might send them to take a tumble.
So, okay. Well, I did fire last game, and last game, I am using Officer Jensen's hand cannon. So I guess this round I have to probably use my action to reload.
You have one shot left, don't you?
I think this is a one-shot weapon.
No, it's got
As a
6
hand
rounds in it, and it
cannon?
has,
Oh, yeah,
it
yeah,
has
it's a
1
revolver.
round left in it.
I'm sorry, I was thinking of the stupid break weapon I used to have. So what
Nope,
I'm gonna do
you have Officer
is-
Jennings like
So
revolver.
these guys, with my hand cannon with the explosive rounds.
God, you were really quiet.
With my hand cannon with the explosive rounds, I'm gonna walk around here to where I have a flat shot against the bowl, so that it takes as much energy as possible. I'm gonna line it up like I'm about to shoot Tin Tom in his big bear head. And then I'm gonna snap right and shoot at the barrier right between the two of them at head level.
Alrighty. The one on the right, can you give me your trick attack sense motive?
Sure thing. I mean, I guess I could do trick attack. I really wasn't.
I'm just
going
saying if you're wanting to do damage too,
Okay.
I'm letting you do your trick attack with this.
to. All right.
Where'd you get the D100 from?
I decided that anything lower than 50 would have been the one on the left, anything higher than 50 would have been the one on the right. The one on the right is receiving this. That beats make an actual attack against him for the shot that you're hitting him with, but it's actually reflecting off of the little chamber area, the shield.
Okay. This is done with. Is this done with any other effect to it? I don't think so.
You'll find out. 18. You see that as it reflects off of him, you catch him completely off guard. It hits the barrier, and the explosive round turns into like a mushroom effect. It hits him straight dead on. Can you roll damage with the trick attack damage?
Yeah.
Fortitude 24. He manages to save, but I will explain to you the events that happens. He is hit with a explosive mushroom effect that like takes him down to half health, and then is sent scattering over to about like right here and falls prone. Had he failed his fortitude save, he would have been flung off of the platform. On the ground, prone with half of his face bloodied, he looks back up to you and goes, "Dude, what the fuck?"
Can I? Okay, roll bluff. Fuck! I dropped it.
Oh my god.
This is going to be a really, like almost impossible bluff, but go
Please
for
roll
it.
an at 20 on this.
Damn it.
15.
Your
Dude,
buff
with
is
with
good then.
okay, so again, these guys aren't great with bluff, but with the heavy, like this is impossible penalty, this might do it. I will tell you that the impossible penalty lowers it by 10. So your bluff skill is a result of a 5. He looks back up at you and goes, "God
Oh shit!
damn it!"
With
and he like
friends
hits his
like
fist on the
these,
ground.
who needs enemies?
Motherfucker!
I'm gonna try to offer to help him up. I'm like, oh my god, I expected to run after that one.
You... The rest of these experienced soldiers are just like, what the hell is happening over here? One over here takes a break, like looks over his rifle down at this situation that is occurring as you're trying to help him up. And go to the shipworker lights. Seeing as how they're getting shredded, they're all gonna try and attempt to like scatter just a little bit. This one's gonna go 15, this one's gonna go here. These ones are comfortable where they're at. This one's going to go up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots. 3, 4, 4, 7, 4. I'm gonna say Jaira. 1, 2, 3. It was.
None
what
of
was it?
those
There were
hits.
7 people here, right?
If those 3
1, 2,
attacks
3,
were
4,
for
5,
me
6,
against
7.
KAC, none of them hit.
And then last roll. None of those hit.
None.
Alright, 3 for Jaira. What's your AC? 19. Only one of those hits. More scrap fire comes in and begins to clip away at your stamina, slowly lowering it. That is the light workers. Mercenary Rookie sees the heavy that is on the last legs of his life and goes to shoot him. Snaps his throat off, and I imagine that like with the way that the bullet hits him in the spine, his head rolls and begins hanging off of his back, his neck just starts spurting up blood everywhere, and he falls over to the ground. You get a sense that he would have said Bia if he had access to his, lungs.
Access to your throat has been revoked.
Carthen's turn.
Yeah, Levi. So where the leader and I down in the pipe works, is this just difficult terrain or?
Yes, it'll be double movement.
Oh, okay. Well, I have 50 feet of movement, so 25 feet. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, that's enough.
Car-
50. You
Yep.
clamber through the
Let it
pipe
hit on
work,
a-
slowly getting more and more angry.
Yep. This leader sees Carthen slowly getting bigger. Aw, no
15.
shot.
Is that EAC or KAC?
KAC.
That's KAC. Alright, sadly, you missed it by 1. It goes and it smashes through a section of ductwork to his left.
He's now trapped in a very small space with Carthen.
He is not happy.
The worst place to be.
You have
447,
alerted the
it's your
car.
turn.
So, pardon my ignorance, but can you explain how supercharged weapons work real quick?
So supercharged weapon, what it essentially does is the next time that you, next attack hits, your attack deals an additional 4d6 points of additional damage if it's a single target attack, or 2d6 if it is for weapons attacks that hit people in an area.
And when does that effect expire? Do I have to do it within a round, or...?
One weapon first level, provided it is made before the end of the next round. So you would have to pull out your disintegrator cannon and try to get a shot.
So I'd have to do it now. Okay.
Yeah, the only people that you'd be able to hit in a line are these individuals.
Because
right here.
I would have to move to use a move action to push that weapon, and if I moved again, then I'd lose out on the supercharge, so I have to waste it on these fucking gangers. Okay, so I'm going to...
They're full health, so...
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to move action, switch the disintegrator cannon, level it at these 2 ship workers, and let loose a shot.
Okay, so it is a line weapon that will hit both of them. Give me a d20 minus 2.
I
Got
have
it.
to go do that formation thing. I'll be back
Not
in
a
about
d20
15
minus 2.
minutes.
Alright, I gotcha.
Not -2?
Your attack minus 2.
Okay, got it.
Hit, second one.
Okay, you got it.
Hit. Give me a damage roll with an additional 2d6 modifier.
And they
You're about
both
to fucking
take the same damage, like automatic style?
Yes.
Okay, here is a situational bonus, 2d6, okay.
Is
Plus 2d6.
is that from supercharged weapon?
Yes.
Forgive me. The way that this works is straight line, make a single attack roll and compare it to the armor class of all creatures or objects in a line.
So
So we
we
didn't
just
even have to
take
do
the
multiple
25.
lines. It'd be the 25.
Alright.
21 points of damage. The liquefier gun, you hear it carves a hole through both of these ship workers and kills them instantly.
Holy fuck.
Before it
Even though my...
hisses out steam.
So
and begins to
Jaira,
cool down.
Jaira and Tim Tom, even though my face is completely hidden by my helmet, you see that my head jolts back a little bit in surprise at what the fuck this weapon just did.
I'll tell you what happened. It impacted the first one in the chest. He basically lost his chest. It turned to ash, his limbs collapsed in, his head fell into the beam. And basically there's just a pair of arms, little forearms, and some legs on the back.
And over the
head and
comms,
chest are dead.
over the comms,
They're gone.
you hear a very quiet, incredulous, holy shit.
Jaira just grins and gives one of those casual salutes to 447.
I nod at you slowly.
Goes to Timothy Thomas. You have a gun.
Tim
that is
Tom pulls out his
empty.
spine blade, and this guy right here looks like he needs some stabbing.
It's stabbing time.
So I'm gonna full round. That's -4.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Give me another one. That one
Hey!
hits. Give me damage. 11. Are you going to hit him with, this is an injection weapon.
It is.
What inhibitor are you going to give him?
Hallucinics?
So, as he stabs him, he feels a poke in his back, and then all of a sudden, the weapon inside of fucking Tim Tom, or the weapon inside of fucking 447's hands to this guy's view starts turning into a. He
Sad.
basically hit him with a fucking hallucinogenic. The hallucinogenic.
Yeah,
My
it
weapon starts
stabs-
turning into a what from his perspective?
Like a fucking demonic fire-breathing creature.
As that is happening, you get a sense that this man is used to being high as fuck. These are the heavies, these are the BS.
He's here under the influence.
So he turns over with his goggles and he's just like, pretty. And he goes to flamethrower 447 and Jaira.
Oh, Bavek.
Does
This
that mean
fucking
I
guy.
get an attack of opportunity
yes.
on him?
Go ahead.
Also,
Yeah.
wouldn't 447 get an attack of opportunity?
He has both of his hands on the disintegrator gun.
Okay.
No.
Attack of opportunity is just regular, right?
Yeah.
Damn it!
He goes and just fire begins to coat 447 for 5, unless that doesn't hit you.
The
27.
27 against EAC does hit, so I take 5 points of stamina damage. I will add that to myself.
Jaira takes 5 points of stamina.
So that
damage.
brings
You
me
both
down
catch fire.
26 stamina. I've actually taken a lot of hits.
Jaira's turn. Lane,
I'm here.
alright,
Let's
what do you want to do?
This fucking this fucking heavy ship worker with the flamethrower is getting really annoying.
Just fucking
But-
shoot him.
Pretty.
Yeah, just gonna fucking shoot him with the staff. She's just gonna like one of those things where she just like braces it on 447's shoulder and just yanks the trigger.
Give me an attack
See.
roll.
Absolutely.
Hits, no question. What's the damage? 4. Singes him again. Are we forgetting something? What's the +2 coming from? Weapon specialization? Yeah, I guess that gun really is just kind of shit. It's like a
Damn.
little pistol. Might have to get a better gun. Alright, 4 points of damage.
It irritates me that the staff does not have more power.
You might have to
upgrade
look
it.
into an upgrade,
You
yeah.
find that as you mount your staff on my shoulder pauldron, I completely stop moving, and it turns out the power armor is an excellent brace.
Apparently. Yarich's turn.
So I'm going to move here.
Would Yari been able to fucking see that fucking explosion fucking, oh god.
Would Yarich have learned monkey see, monkey do style?
Monkey see, monkey do.
Or is he
Reach
just going
a
to try and
fucking
assassinate
chaos
these?
entity on the battlefield.
I am going to shoot the shield because I saw what happened.
Alrighty, give me an attack roll.
Alright, this will be a -2 with my thing. Do.
10. You go to shoot the shield and it hits off at an awkward angle. There is an explosive, like concussive force, but it doesn't hit him in the slightest. He looks over his shoulder and sees you.
I would
Flip
I
him the bird,
not
run away.
be hidden in here?
No, you just fired a gun.
Hiss at him, turn tail, and go.
You would have to re-hide, which wouldn't be too difficult.
Yeah.
Alright, it is the leader's turn. He's not built for melee combat. He can't take a guarded step because he's like in the middle of some fucking ductwork. He's just gonna try and shoot you in the face and take the attack opportunity that brings.
Okay. Let's see here. That's a 14.
14 is not enough. He is going to try and shoot you. 14
That is not enough.
You both exchange blows. He goes to stick the shotgun into your mouth, and you like hit him and bash him aside with the Kanobo. And you both, for a moment, lose your balance and go, whoa, whoa, whoa. It is now the Merc's turn. The one that is on the ground is going to get up, and before he goes to like scream at you, he actually just takes a hold of you and goes, fucking cover! Eddie. 10, 20 is going to get back over here, sees the moth, and goes to shoot at him.
For the
These two are
record,
going to
Cooper
shoot
is
them off.
currently at formation.
Yes, that's
would
what
you
I'm
say
saying.
that-
Do I
would you
have
say
cover
that-
from the barrel?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. The other two are going to shoot at, we'll say, 447. So
Alright.
first two at Yarich.
Out. Out.
What is your AC? Energy plus 4 is 20.
If
Both
those
of
hit me, I
still
would have been
hit.
fine. Fuck.
4, 4, 4, 7.
Yeesh. Actually, wait, no, that's against EAC, so that 23 hits, and the 15 does not.
Alright, so here are the 2 damage rolls for Yarich,
Ow.
and the 1 damage
Yes.
roll for 4, 4, 7.
Yeesh. I'm running low on stamina, my friends.
So that was.
So Yarich, even with the barrel cover, they see what's going on, and they're just like going to fucking shoot you. That is 25 points of damage. Let me go ahead and subtract that. There you go. For 4, 4, 7, did you already do it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
All
for
right.
future reference, I'm doing my own. Just
The
to
rest
prevent
of
any
them-
overlap.
Gotcha. Yeah. Some of these people I do it for them. Some of these people they like to do it themselves.
Yeah.
I'm going to say
Enkos should probably reload.
these guys need to reload, so these 3 are going to do it. This one here already made his movement action and can't do it, but they are all reloading simultaneously. Goes to Enkos. We will come back to him. Shipworker light. The horde continues to shoot in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Missing 2 guys. Huh, wonder where they went. Seeing that you just cut 2 people in half, they're all gonna shoot you, 4, 4, 7.
Fair.
1, 2, 3, 4,
2 hits.
5. 1, 2. 10 damage.
Yep, I'm now down to 2 stamina.
All of the gunfire starts heading in your way because you just, like, cut 2 people in half.
True.
Mercenary rookie. He sees the heavy and is going to try and take a pot shot at him. 12 misses. He's still just hiding. He's not risking it. Carthan.
I'm gonna move another level of solar, and I'm going to give this guy a whack.
Oh, God.
Natural 20 for recording.
Okay. Critical.
So let me go ahead and make him take the athletics check, 28. Alright, so first he takes the 22 damage. Then he falls over and just like hits his head on another piece of piping. 6 points of damage. He is now critically wounded and kind of slumped onto his back as his chest cavity just got caved in, and then he hit the back of his head on a pipe.
He's now scared for his life.
He's basically just kind of like recoiling for a moment. You know how you get hit so hard that your head is spinning? That is what is going on. 447.
Okay, so I'm going to look around at these ship workers, and I'm just gonna say to Jaira and the bear, deal with them. And I'm going to fucking start marching forwards towards the mercenaries because they're becoming a problem. I will take the attack of opportunity from
He goes to
what's
try and
his face.
hit you with his gun.
Oh,
Nope. That's not against DAC, it's against KAC.
got it. Okay.
He's hitting you with a bludgeon.
Got it. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. This weapon I have has a range of 40. I don't think I'm going to be able to actually hit any of them. No.
You can move forward.
Well, I would have to double move. I only have a speed of 30.
You were here.
Yeah, I guess I can move forward 1 more square.
Still not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, not.
You might
not
just
quite.
have to double move.
Yeah, I guess. I'm kind of tempted to just fire at this fucking shield.
Oh god.
Direct.
What do we think?
Go for
You do
it,
you, buddy.
says the
There's-
DM.
There's a reactor underneath that, but okay.
I
The
mean,
DM says have fun.
You know what? From where I'm at, I might have a little bit of shielding. Go ahead.
everyone else got to fucking shoot it, and it seemed like, oh yeah, I'm gonna encourage them to shoot it, but when I want to, God forbid,
I'm saying have fun.
I'm going to move, I'm gonna double move, I guess, over to here to hopefully have some fucking protection from any incoming cover. Any incoming fire.
Alright, Timothy, what do you do?
Timothy is going to look at that guy with the fucking this knife in his hand, and he's just gonna keep on fucking shanking the bitch. I'm going full attack on this homie.
All right, 16 hits. Next one.
Yep.
15 hits. Can you give me the damage for both of those?
Yep.
Right, give me the damage for the second one.
Jesus.
So, Timothy, you kind of getting tired of this big fat fuck in front of you with a flamethrower, grab a hold of his shoulder, go reverse grip with the knife, and bury it down into his leather jacket. You hear it hit a rib and break it, and it sinks down into his internal organs. And as you are giving this man, like, the death glare, you just start, like, wrenching it around inside of his chest cavity, and his fucking heart is just completely destroyed.
And as he, like, rips it, like, he doesn't just pull it out, he rips it across, so now there's, like, his chest cavity opens up, and he just, with the other hand, just throws the body over the side.
Yep. Goodbye. Yeah. Bonk. Bonk.
God damn,
Tom,
Tim Tom does more damage with a fucking knife than any of his melee ranged weapons.
So, dumb question,
He's
and
a
I know
big,
my
strong
turn
bear.
has just already passed, but I have a fucking health serum. Does that, like, would that repair my stamina, or is that just for hit points?
It's for health.
Okay.
You can get your stamina back by resting.
Yep, figured. Okay, just wanted to ask.
I think all the heavies are dead. Yeah, all the heavies are dead. I'm gonna remove them from initiative.
Fuck yeah. Let's
There you
go. Oh, this staff is not putting out the damage that I expected. It seems like it's put out more damage in the past. I don't know why it's failing now.
I mean, you are fighting higher level stuff.
I think it's time for an upgrade, but that's neither here nor there.
Let me look.
I mean, there's not.
This.
We've had weird hiccups where proficiency don't get applied to certain weapons, so maybe that's what's going on here.
Oh, hold on. It does say not proficient. Give me a damage roll now.
Yeah, give me a second. Yeah, that makes no sense for.
I know in the past.
That's a little.
That's
yeah.
still similar, but like it says that you're proficient now. I don't.
There's got to
Okay.
be something
Why this is
screwy with the weapon
controlled.
in the sheet if she's proficient with that and it's only doing that kind of damage.
It's
No, so I can tell you it's because you are using the equivalent of a little plasma pistol.
Well,
It's
shit.
it's basically a staff
Yeah.
weapon with a plasma pistol welded into
Yeah, it's
it.
like a staff with a plasma pistol, like Lane is saying. So
Needs-
you might just
needs
need to
an
upgrade to a
upgrade.
rifle or something. Whatever you
Or-
can, proficiency-wise.
Just upgrade the technology.
True. Okay.
You have like spells you can use for offensive purposes, right?
Not
I don't know if
really.
she has any offensive spells prepared right now, but they do exist.
I don't have any spells that I can use offensively.
I think Technomancers have some offensive spells. Let me look at them.
What level are
Same.
we?
5.
You're level 5.
Oh, I only have up to second level spells.
That's normal.
No, that's not how that works. Second level is normal. Let me look at the spells for Technomancer. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, please. Please? Okay, second level. Digital shield, electroplating, fog cloud, inflame, jump grenade, laser nets, mirror image. I swear that you guys get mind thrust or something. Maybe that's just a mystic thing. There are some, like, damage spells. There's magic missile.
I do not have magic.
Yeah, you might just have to consider, like, altering your
Right back,
spell
I get you my
preferences.
I'll probably do that and like
Sure.
upgrade the staff at the next convenience.
Sounds like a good idea. What do you want to do now?
Well, we need to lay more damage down on target, and not many of my spells are super useful in this situation. So I'm
Maybe
just gonna
follow people and supercharge their weapons.
Yeah. Shit, you know, let's see. How far away is 44-7? Too far, unfortunately. Can I at least get... I cannot
Your
get
movement
over-
speed should be better than mine. I mean,
I've got
You're
30
wearing-
feet fly speed,
Yeah.
so... Wait, how did you get over there so fast?
Double
It
move,
doesn't
double
matter.
move.
Double move, okay.
You might have to either give it to Tim Tom and have his like sword be upgraded. That might be terrifying.
Yeah, why not? I'll just be a damage buffer. Let's see. She's gonna move back to Timothy Thomas, and she's going to supercharge his weapon.
I imagine that you grab hold of the sword and like mutter a small incantation, and you watch the layers on the sword begin to fizzle and align and sharpen.
Yep,
Anyway.
the same energy streams into the weapon, and it does exactly what you just said.
Yorich's turn.
Yarich is going to go 20, 30, then another 10, and hide.
Alright, fair enough. You basically spend your entire turn getting down into the ductworks. Give me a stealth check.
Alright. Oh, come on.
Oof. They see you clearly just scrabbling back somewhere. They get a sense that, like, they know kind of where you're at.
I'll be
Shipworker
able
leader.
to make another check.
Okay, I'm back.
He's gonna
So-
take one last-ditch attempt to shoot you. 24. He gets one final scrape onto you. Your stamina drops down to 20. 20, not 20. Not 25. 20. There you go.
Yeah.
And he knows that you're about to fucking kill him. So he tries to clamber just a little bit, like 10, 20. And he gets back onto the lip here and just kind of like crawls back onto this area, gets back up straight, and is now desperately trying to get away from you. Inkos, it is your turn.
Okay, well,
You missed your turn last turn, so your turn happens right now.
alright.
I'll give you the idea of what happened. The guy that you helped up grabbed you by the arm and shoved you over here. He's trying to get you back into cover despite the fact that you just shot him on the side of the head.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then what I'm gonna do now is, oh god, 447's right there.
Yeah, hi.
I'm gonna go ahead and go around the other side, to these fellas, which, what's my movement again? Let me double check this. 40 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I can make this at least.
The guy kind of like looks over his shoulder and just goes, "Get the fuck away from me! You just shot the other guy in the head. Go on, go.
Oh, were
Leave
they
me
able to
alone."
were they able to see that?
Yes, they can see it. They don't think that you're hostile. They just think that you're like
Incompetent and
absolutely
retarded.
incompetent and basically just like dragging people down. What's your
Well-
decision?
Ugh, God, I know I'm gonna get fucking torn apart here very soon. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop the facade, full send. I'm gonna do trick
Alright.
attack for sense motive, and as I come up and he, is like, "Get the fuck away, you idiot!" I'm just gonna go, "No, I don't think I will," and I'm gonna blow his head off.
Damn.
Oh, actually, hold on,
What?
undo all this. I've got no ammo. I need to reload.
Okay, alright, I got you.
I see.
So I'm gonna have to use my action to reload. That
It's
kind of
your-
keeps me from
yeah.
doing anything this turn.
Fair enough. How many more
So-
of those explosive rounds do you
I've
have?
only got 5 left.
Oh no. You may
Yeah.
have to salvage for some.
Yes.
Okay,
So-
so it goes from Ankos' turn to the experienced mercenary's turn. They see that 447 is coming up. They see that there are people in the background. They are going to start 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 10, 20, 30. These two are going to stand back here. He is going to attempt to shoot you. This one is going to come around here and attempt to shoot you. Since you are close to the energy field and these glancing blows create cover for you, you will get cover for it.
Great, that's what I was hoping for. Miss.
2.
That's a hit.
Alright. Damage is 12 points.
Alright, so that knocks my stamina down to 0, and then the rest of the 10 carries over to my hit points.
29 health left.
Jesus fucking Christ, I'm not doing well.
These mercenaries are not going to die without a fight. It is Ankos' turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I skipped one. Okay. So what's gonna happen is I see 447 is getting flanked. So I'm gonna go ahead and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Fuck it, might as well go ahead and really make this work and give myself the ability to get into cover quickly.
You're sense motive, I assume.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try and get the flanker off of Ryan.
19, that is not enough, unfortunately, but you can still make the attack.
Yeah, I might as well. So attack.
Natural
Bo, you
1.
fucker! God damn it!
Give me a bluff check.
This one would be an actual weapon malfunction, basically.
Still with that disbelief, unbelievable -10 penalty. Your roll is a 12. 14. Your gun goes off right beside his head, and he goes, "Alright, dipshit, you're dead." It is the shipworker Light's turn. Now, seeing as how there are still 5 here... No, there are 6. No, the leader is here. There are 5. This one's going to go 10, 20, 30 up to here. 10, 20, 30. Seeing as how 447 is left, they are going to concentrate their fire, split 2 shots on Jaira, 2 shots on Timothy. No, 3 shots on Timothy. Jaira,
Hit matches.
Jaira,
Oh, wait. Whoops.
Timothy,
No.
Timothy,
Yes.
Timothy.
No. One of those make it for me.
Alright, so Jaira got 1,
That's
Timothy got 1.
inconvenience.
Jaira, Timothy.
I applied
Lane is
it.
now down to 2 stamina. You are now down to 13 stamina, Timothy. It is now the rookie's turn. He sees the wounded leader and goes to take a shot at him. 26. 7 points of HP. That is precisely enough. He clambers up, is super focused on the Oni, gets up and like goes to reinforce his other guys, and then just gets clipped in the fucking face by the mercenary rookie who's just like, "Hey guys, I'm still back here." Dead. Carthan, you see the target of your rage just get headshot.
Though it's unfortunate because Carthan is mid getting to top of Photon Revelation and casting a solar flare. And he's casting it on this square here.
Oh.
So basically he missed, and his eyes lock on like the corner of the barrel, and that's where it manifests.
Is it a reflex save?
It is
Alright.
against I
6,
believe
10,
it's my
full
16.
damage. Roll.
Cool. So that's 66. 22.
The unpower, or whatever the fucking
unmatched
infinite
power.
power of the sun. They
Unmatched.
disintegrate.
Cool. Carthan
They
is going
scream
to...
and disappear.
I imagine there's a brief sound of like a microwave going off.
2
So-
shard corpses hit the ground.
25.
There's not even corpses, they're just piles of dust.
It wasn't that bad. I know I was being funny, but they are shard corpses.
Yes.
Hey there,
Is
buddy, you
now-
doing okay?
447's turn.
Okay, so I'm in a minor predicament. My choices are stay where I am, be exposed to fire from this guy, still be exposed to fire from this guy, fire at this guy, but take a penalty because he's also in cover. Or I can move to a firing position where I can be shielded from this guy and hit this guy without a penalty, but then, problem, this gun fires in straight lines, and guess who's in the way?
True.
Hmm.
You hear, "Alright, that's it. You're dead," to the one that's like next to Angos.
Okay, you know what?
What happens, Brian. We're kind of... We come back, after all.
This gun's fucking powerful, dude. I don't think you're gonna take that tone if I fucking move into an optimal firing position with you in the way.
Fair enough.
Since that one with Ankos is busy, and Ankos is nearly full health.
Question. Can I move here and still, like, hit this mercenary without hitting Ankos, or is Ankos
As
just...
long as you can draw a line that does not have Angos in it. If you shoot from there, there is a good chance that it might skim off of the field, but you can feel free to do it.
That's GM talk for your problem.
Yeah, I know. Okay, yeah, I guess I'm gonna fucking move 5 feet here, and... Hold on. Does that work?
Yes, still a chance to skim the field, but not nearly as badly. If you roll a natural 1, it might reflect somewhere.
Alright, I'm gonna try it.
Time for that natural one to send
Actually,
us
I'm
right
gonna move a
into-
little bit closer before I do that, just to kind of get more out of this guy's way. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Just one attack with the disintegrator cannon.
13 against his AC of 16. The
Damn
other
it.
seer 4 creatures. The laser beam from the disintegrator cannon goes wide. It's not really a laser, it's just weird energy.
I rolled just a little low. That's my... Oh, hey, real quick question. What kind of action is it to use the Serum of Healing?
It should be. I'm going to say it's a standard action, because it says it's a standard action in its sheet.
Good to know. Okay, that's my turn.
Tim Tom, you have
Tim
a
Tom-
sword that is, like, vibrating right now.
What?
You have a sword that is currently vibrating with weird arcane energies.
So Tim Tom just like casually, just calmly pushes Jaira aside, and just walks up to this guy covered in gore from the last guy he just stabbed.
You are covered in heavy armor too, and you've been constantly taking gunfire. You're just calmly walking up to him. 15 is enough. Add 4d6 to the conditional modifiers.
Hang on, let me.
Now roll
slash-
4d6.
Ah, fuck. God damn it. I fucked that up. My bad.
So close.
So close, you'll get it one day.
There you go. Oh,
No, you still have an extra bracket. So, Timothy, he just calmly walks up. He's being riddled with gunfire from all sides. And just with one stroke, barely even giving it attention, cleaves this man in half.
and he just
Effortless.
and like he's just not even. He didn't even look at him. He just walked by, cleaved him. Can I use the rest of my movement to continue forward?
I know that we let some people get away with it earlier, but this is not fighting.
Okay. And he's just casually just looking at these other two with his bloodied knife in his hands.
A torso and a severed pair of legs fall to the ground. One of them falls off the edge.
intimidation.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll allow it. That was scary.
If you Darth Maul that guy.
My intimidate is a
Go
minus
for it
1.
anyways.
God, I've got to use supercharged weapon more.
13. He seems like pretty miffed that his friend just got cleaved in two.
He's a
He's
little
not scared
miffed.
of you. Jaira.
Oh God, I don't know. Let's
Keep
see.
buffing the bear.
I think I have one more use of that, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Yeah, 3 first level spells, so you can do it 3 more times.
Oh, you're right. Okay. So, well, actually, this would have been the second time I did it, so I have 2 more times if I do this now. So
See, I think this
he's
is
just
more
going to reach and
equivalent of a
touch the
fucking-
blade again, and just she's gonna supercharge it again.
Tim Tom just has this look of rage and anger in his eyes. He's getting mad.
The
He's
Berserker.
just slow walking.
It's like, you know, those fire teams. One's like advancing forward, the other's got their hand on the shoulder. That's kind of Jaira right now. She's got her staff pointed. She's got her staff pointed and her like
So
hand
how
on his
much
shoulder as he
room is
advances
underneath Here
forward.
between here.
God. Using the bear as cover. What were you
Yes,
saying, Tyler?
exactly.
How much room is underneath here?
What do you mean underneath?
Well, this is a small drop, yes?
Yeah, you're clambering around through pipeworks. Do you want to go under the platforms?
Yes.
I will let you do that. It's still at like double movement, so you have to take 3 spaces is 30 foot.
I'm going to go directly in the middle of this area.
Do you want to take another movement action, or are you done?
I think.
Your choice.
Right now, I
between
need to
those two.
get into. I know these guys are coming my way, so I'm going to wait and go into stealth.
Alright, gotcha. Give me another stealth check. They do still know where you were at. Speaking of the mercenaries, they're going to continue. 15, 30, 10, 20, 30. They are clambering across the platforms and still making their way for you. 20, 30.
Yeah, but he's under the platform. Do they still see him?
30.
Yeah, they
They
Oh,
do
yeah,
see
they
where
do.
he's at.
I'm also underneath crates too. So
These
I-
other ones, this one is just going to turn around and go to shoot you, Ankos. He'll do a full attack.
Well, that sure is.
Those would have hit me. Ah.
Fuck me,
24
okay.
points of damage. So
Yeah,
he basically turns around, levels his rifle at you, and starts just hitting you in the torso, knocking the
Yeah.
breath out of you.
Damn near rolling nat 20s for 2 of those.
And then the other one is going to basically come around, see you, and go to give you another, like, laser blast.
That is a
19.
miss.
Alright, we go on to Ankos.
Okay, well, for this one, I am going to go ahead and take... I think it's pretty safe to say that you're probably going to shoot that at the guy, aren't you, Brian?
I mean, since you're in direct combat with... Yeah, I guess we
Yeah.
can split our attention. I'll go for this one.
Hey,
this
don't worry,
mercenary doesn't have
Ankos.
melee
I'll help
weapons,
you out.
right?
I'll be there in a second to help you out.
Yeah,
I'll be there.
yeah.
in a second.
Don't worry. We're gonna
So-
clean up real quick.
I'm going to take like a 5-foot step back. I'm going to go ahead and roll my trick attack again.
So just so you are aware, a trick attack, whenever you enable it, you move your full speed wherever you want, and then you go ahead and make your attack, but you gotta do the sense motive thing. So you can go wherever you want within 40 feet. Are you applying the +4 bonus for doing it as a trick attack? That's your detective specialization modifier.
I don't believe that I am, actually.
Huh, weird. You might have gotten the other one that you made if you had done that.
Oh well, I would have missed the
Where,
attack.
where do you
anyways.
move? Do you just go here?
Yeah, just a 5-foot step
Alright.
back.
He is flat-footed. Make the shot.
Okay. Damn it! Why did I put that sheet? Attack.
A 7.
Bastard
Unfortunately,
fucker.
that is not enough, even with
Okay.
his reduced DC. Shipworker lights. They're caught between a rock and a hard place. They see the bloodied berserker Timothy versus the raging chemical fire behind them. And they choose the chemical fire.
Oh,
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to take 1d6 points of fire damage, and then make a reflex save to avoid catching on fire.
The
He
fire's
succeeds.
growing.
I imagine that it's kind of like... it might
And
be
it's, like,
growing, but it's
dripping through
growing
the
at a
fucking
pretty
grate.
slow rate. Yes, the chemicals are dripping down into burning sludge. 10, 20, 30. He is also going to take 1d6. Reflex save. Saves. Again, they'd rather get burned than let Timothy hit them. They saw that, like, his friend just got cleaved in half. This one still has an action left, so he's gonna shoot Tim. Natural 1, the gun explodes in his hands.
Yeah, those little scrap pistols suck.
Yeah, these guys are... they're CR1. 5 points of damage. Hurts his hand. It's all nice and bloody now. Well, the light guys are almost cleaned up too. The rookie sees the pretty wounded shipworker over here, and, you know, he's got an auto-target rifle. He's pretty far away, but it's only -2. He's gonna take the shot.
Oh,
26 hits. 7 points. That hits him significantly. Doesn't kill him, though. Goes to Carthen's turn.
I'm going to start moving into Graviton Attunement. I'm going to move forward, and then I am going to cast Supercharged Weapon on Jaira.
Alright. Your
I'm going
staff
to-
begins glow.
Interesting choice.
Anything else?
No, that's my movement. That's my action.
447.
Okay, I am going to assume that I was originally trying to keep fucking Ankos from getting shot, but now that it's happened, I just kind of groan and whirl around to level the disintegrator cannon at this guy. I'm gonna step this way, kind of away from the energy shield, so that I lessen my chance of hitting it, and I'm just gonna fucking fire at him.
Give me the attack roll. Hits. Give me the damage.
Alright. If I remember the AC correctly, that's an exact hit, too.
Yep. 9 points.
Hold on.
Alright.
It does 1d20 as its damage die?
Yes, it does.
Holy shit.
-9.
Okay.
He gets hit and clipped in the side, and you see a bit of his patch like start to burn off.
Yeah.
Turns to dust and just kind of slips away. Timothy, your sword is
So-
still glowing.
Timothy moves up to about here. No, here, because that's
10, 15, 20. You
that's
still have
20 feet.
35 feet. If you were right here, then you would have gone... Oh god, please no. You would have gone 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You have 10 feet left. You could technically reach this guy.
So, Enkos, as you're like sitting there, as this guy just like blasted you, you just see
Yeah.
Tim Tom just stand up behind him with this fucking knife and murderous glow in his eyes.
Give me the attack.
Please do it well. Damn it!
Nope. You go to swing, and the supercharged weapon dissipates. Jaira, you now have a super glowing staff.
Let's see. She
That
needs to
pisses me
be
off.
right here. That's a good shot. So she's gonna move right here, just kind of shooting a grin over her shoulder to Karth. And she's gonna level on this motherfucker, and she's gonna fucking blast him. Let's see.
Give me an attack.
Your weapon now
Absolutely.
does normal weapon damage for about anyone else.
Hits. Can you
Yeah.
give me the damage roll with a 4d6 modifier?
Oh,
Roll an extra 46.
gotcha.
11 points of damage.
11.
Yes.
It also clips him. These two individuals are now experiencing pain. They don't like it. Yarich, it's your turn.
So, with my knowledge, do you think firing at my laser at the bottom of where this barrel is would cause it to explode?
You do know that not all of these barrels have, like, specific reactants in that one, and you did not study this platform. So, I mean, it's a chance. Do you want to go for it?
Yeah, I will
Give me
go.
an attack roll.
I'll go ahead
It
and roll
melts
them.
through the thin little deck plating, and I am going to give this a... Because this is a reactor, and they're keeping volatile materials here in addition to regular shit, I'm going to give this a 20% chance that this is a barrel full of, well, you know, reactor. 2. It explodes.
Yarich is a fucking menace to society on this
This
shit.
is environmental hazards, the encounter.
Are we gonna try and fly this ship later?
Yes!
Well,
Fire.
that's a problem for
copy,
future Deathless.
paste. Alright, so another fire is raging. These guys are just like, holy shit, as it fucking explodes and rocks them back just a little bit. It is now
Michael?
their turn.
And I will go into hiding from the explosion.
Sure, you can move 3 squares in any direction and make another stealth check.
Alright. Do-do. I'm going to go this way so I don't get underneath the flames. And
Imagine the
Come
structural
on!
damage all this
There we
fucking
go.
chemical fire is causing.
1d4.
And the fucking
See if they
sensitive
see you.
components of the...
Natural 20. They
Come
see where the laser emerged from the ground and they get a general idea of where you are coming from. That being said, they skim down, they're gonna kind of like go underneath the decking, that way they can kind of see you just underneath the platform, and they're both going to attempt to make shots at you.
I do get cover from all this.
Yes, there is a bunch of ductwork in the way.
Ah.
30 and a 13. Damage, 6 points. I'm gonna say this one needs to make an athletics check, which he passes. He hits. Basically, what happens is
I
he's not
already
intimidated.
had
He's not anticipating where he's shooting, so he accidentally cuts off a significant piece of pipework that he is supporting himself on, and hits the deck for a bit of damage. Alright. We can go from those two. Alright, these two up here. This one is going to shoot you and try to run, 447.
Okay, let's take a look.
14,
That is a
no.
miss.
He cuts and runs. 10, 20, 25, 30. This one turns over to Timothy. Seeing as how he is in a weird situation, how much reach do you have? 10 feet or 5 feet? I think you're as a bear, uplifted bear. Hold on.
Reach, I have 5-foot reach.
Okay. Yep, he's going to take a guarded step back to avoid the knife, which he just barely dodged before, and he is going to try and hit you with a laser blast.
Nope.
Nope. Against EAC? Let me check. Yes, alright. We're good. It basically just glances off of your chest plate, and Timothy looks even more, like, tired. Orion.
Yes.
Bang.
You gonna try another trick shot? You might just try and push him.
Yeah, I guess I do have that option. So as he turns around to face Timothy, I am going to spool back and I'm going to step 5 feet forward and I'm gonna kick him as hard as I fucking can.
Give me a check.
What do you want?
Strength.
Athletics?
Athletics, yes. Natural.
Bah! I
You
fall off instead.
Yeah, you fall off. You go to try and kick him, but he sidesteps, and you just kind of roll prone into the ductwork.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
I've had
points of
2
damage.
natural ones and I've had the least combat turns here.
Can you give me another athletics check?
Yeah. Well, if this is to catch myself, could this be acrobatics?
Sure, I'll give you acrobatics. Alright, you manage to artfully grab hold of one of the pipes after you hit your fucking, like, side on one of the, sharp ductwork corners.
If this wasn't such a stressful situation and I had the time to be funny, I would slam my own head against one of the fucking pipes for blundering so badly. Twice!
Of course. This one comes over, like, leans over next to the railing. The other one, he's kind of just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna find a ladder. I'm just gonna go down. I'm leaving. He disappears.
Smart mercenary.
The other one sees you dangling with your fucking ass out and just goes to shoot you with a scrap gun while you're trying to recover.
Well, that hits for fucking sure.
Oh, wouldn't that be a
3
minus
points.
4?
Thankfully, that does like almost. Well, it doesn't fucking matter. It's a 24, and I'm me.
A 20
So
total, yeah. Okay,
embarrassing.
mercenary rookie. He sees that there are no clear targets and goes, yeah, I'm satisfied. I did a lot of work. He hunkers down. It's Carthan.
Carthan is going to take a second level of Graviton, and then he's going to move up, let's see here, I think it was 30, 50. It's going to move up here, and then it's 20. Yeah, Carthan's in pursuit.
Alrighty, awesome. Goes to 447.
Okay.
If you
So
want, you can shoot both Timothy, the guy you
Oh
want
my
to kill, and Bankos.
triple kill.
Triple.
Betrayal.
Yeah.
You want to be
Let me think about my options here. So seeing that Karth is now hot on the heels of the guy that I was trying to kill, and Ankos is in kind of desperate peril, I'm actually going to walk speed over here, and I would like to hammer fist clock this guy in the back of the head.
Sure. You punch the shit out of him, giving damage. 14 points. You clock him pretty good. He's looking about halfway to perishing. Your experience with these kinds of things.
You've
knowing
got
people
more
are gonna
immediate
perish.
problems, asshat.
Yeah, he turned around, was aiming the gun down at Ankos and going, and then he gets hit in the back of the head. And he turns around and he's just like, oh shit.
As he,
Timothy.
Can
Oh,
Tim
go
Tom
ahead,
move
Ankos.
over to here?
if Ankos can say something to make himself feel better, it'll be made you look, dumbass.
Can
Nope.
Tim Tom move up to here?
The answer is yes.
Cool. So as he gets like clocked, and he replies with, "You got bigger problems to worry about than him, asshat." And Tim Tom just looks at him and goes, "Dude, trust me. Just putting the gun in your mouth is gonna be." And then he just goes over and just.
Hold on, but once you do that, can you just like give me an intimidate roll? 17. I'm gonna make him take a will save. 18. He's
Damn
fine. You tell him to kill himself, and he looks like he's going to fight to the bitter end.
You should kill
15
yourself
is-
now.
Cool.
15
I
is
rolled-
not enough to like hit him.
Damn it.
It is now Jaira's turn.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, this guy, like how this guy is just fucking sandwiched
Getting
between these
mobbed.
two. Well, first we'll move over here.
I was so
Supercharge
close to
somebody's
committing
weapon.
Amanda to kill himself.
Yeah, I'm gonna supercharge 447's weapon again.
Nice.
Do you want to do his fist or his gun?
Supercharge my fist.
He like grabs your wrist and suddenly your fist starts fucking glowing.
You hear the arm servos begin to whir in a way that you guarantee will need extra maintenance once you're all over.
My fingers curl into a claw before like quickly snapping into a fist, and I look at Jairo with my arm flexed and my fist clenched and nod.
Yarich.
5, 10,
The
20.
fister.
30.
Mister.
You still underneath?
Nope, on top now.
That would be... Yeah, okay. So you are now onto the platforms again. Are you trying to hide, or...
Yeah, I'm trying to keep away from the big dudes.
Another stealth check. You are trying to get the fuck away.
Nope.
Nope, they are hot on your trail. Goes to
I'm
their
just going
turn.
to keep moving.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. That'd be
But
10, 20, 30. Okay, yeah. These two are going to clamber back up. That will be 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 20, 30. They are both going to take damage. 1 point of fire damage. We will see if they catch fire. Yes, yes. So their clothes begin to burn. They look like they're actually really fucking hot on your trail, though. They're gonna give you 2 more shots.
Ah!
24 points of damage. Which
Doink.
will be reduced to 22. Alright, there you go. Now 0 stamina and 6 HP. You're getting clipped. It's not fun. You're being hunted by 2 experienced mercenaries.
Help!
Help! Help! You scream that, and the ship worker over here goes, I got you some help, little buddy.
Oh my god.
And let's see, the experienced mercenaries over here. There's not much he can do in this situation. I am going to give him another will save. 21. He decides that he is going to continue fighting. As a matter of fact, what he is going to do is he's going to try and squeeze yourself. Attack of opportunity from Tim Tom and 447.
Alright. Oh hey, does my fucking powered up
Yes.
fist apply? Okay.
Yes, it does.
I am going to...
Damn it!
Alright. Rip and tear until it is done. Fuck.
So what ends up happening is as soon as both Timothy and 447 are getting ready to swing in, 447, you overestimate your punch, and it lands directly on Timothy's jaw. And at the same time, the spined sword clatters against your helmet. The experienced mercenary ducks underneath both of these attacks and goes 5, 10, 15,
So
20,
Timothy
25,
grabs his
30.
jaw there for a second, looks up at 447 and goes, "Holy crap, you've got a fucking arm on you! What the hell?"
How is
And,
your head
Is-
not a pile of mulch right now?
He is going
Good
to
question.
shoot Timothy.
Your first response isn't to apologize, it's to go, how did I not fucking kill you?
11 points of damage. Timothy, your stamina is like being knocked out of you. You got sucker punched, didn't do any damage, and then shot in the side.
Welcome to the
It is
club.
Ankos' turn.
Welcome to the
Ankos,
fucking no
you are
stamina
hanging
club.
off the edge.
Well, I guess I'm gonna do the smart thing here and go ahead and crack open a fucking pack of cigarettes, maybe get a drink. I'm gonna fucking climb up.
Hey,
Alright.
could one of you
You
two
climb up in a
guy-
combination
could you
of your
shoot
movement
at
action.
this man?
When I get up, I'm guessing that's gonna consume my wait, that's my movement, yeah, or it's like a
Yeah,
reaction.
that's your movement.
Okay, well, hearing Yarich scream for fucking help, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and try to oblige him. My weapon has a 40-foot range. What's the measurement tool for this shit?
He is at 45. Not
All
only
right.
would you not get your trick attack, but you'd also be at -2 to hit. Maybe you'll hit him. He's a CR1 creature.
Yeah, I'm not doing a trick attack. I'm just gonna shoot him.
Give me an attack with a -2 modifier.
Alright. Charge takes -2, so I'm just gonna do that.
10. You fire off, and the sound distracts him. Doesn't hit him, though. Again, he says, "I got you some help, little buddy," and he's going to try and shoot you twice.
Miss.
Hits the deck.
I
Make an
imagine
advance.
George is just skittering about almost creepily and he can't get a read.
Oh, yeah. The rookie hears the screams of "help, help," and he is going to attempt to take a shot with a -2 penalty for the reach. 20. 6 points of damage. A little bit of damage clips him. Carthen. Oh shit, I forgot about something. He is going to take a 5-foot step back and shoot you. 21
that,
damage,
guarded?
7 points. Yeah, that's for Carthen. I forgot to make him go.
No worries. Was that
So
a
he'd be at
guarded step that he
13
took?
Stamina. Yeah, he took a movement step for a movement guarded step standard to shoot.
Okay.
Now at 13 stamina, should be your turn.
Okay. I'm going to step in and smash him.
There.
Find my Kenobo.
21 hits.
13.
13. Pretty hefty blow. You are now rustling and tussling. 447.
Okay, so did that botched attack of opportunity
No.
get rid of the supercharged fist?
Nope. Still here until the end of this turn.
Alright, let's try that again. Rip and tear until it is done.
16 versus KAC. His KAC is 18.
God damn it. Well,
Sadly,
That's
the
my
supercharge
turn!
fades. That's my video.
that's my
So,
video.
like a
God.
fucking horror villain.
Here's
Oh,
Timmy! Oh, fucking hell.
Critical damage.
No, seriously, guy, you're just. Let me.
You
just
know
make
what,
this
buddy?
clear.
I'll do it for you.
You know what,
You
buddy?
know
Let me
what,
do it
buddy?
for you.
I'll do it for you.
Oh.
You stab him directly into his stomach and begin disemboweling him. He dies.
Remember that scene in Halo Legends with the fucking elite Japanese people and like that whole geyser of blood gushed out of what's his face's back?
Yes.
Yeah,
That. That. When the Kaidan dies, yeah.
Yes.
That.
Alright, it's Jaira's turn. You watch Timothy violently disembowel a man.
Hang on, I'm thinking. So wait, we still have a light ship worker over here.
Yes.
I don't know if that's
He's currently
priority, but you can do what you want.
He's currently making Yarich tap dance.
Well, let's see. She can hover, right?
Yeah, you can fly.
Okay, she's
They
going
fly
to. Yeah, so she's going to first off. Let me make sure I'm within range. She's gonna try and get this guy off of yaw reach for starters. So we'll hover to about right here. And then she's gonna open fire on this ship worker.
You know, you
With
do
her
have
weapon.
holographic image.
I do. I'm
He
not
is,
sure how it
like-
would be useful here, but
He
unless
is
we
being
want to.
chased by 2 experienced mercenaries right now.
Who is?
Yarich.
Oh, I didn't see those guys over there. Shit. Okay. Oh, Yari just deep shit.
You could
Hang on, let me look at this.
potentially-
Let me look at this.
Yeah, holographic image is pretty cool.
Let's see. Yeah, no, we're gonna do holographic image.
At what
Um,
level? First, second?
Let's see. Yes.
I'm gonna do
Second.
it second. to
Second level.
first. Okay, so second level basically creates a visual hologram wherever the fuck you want. It does have minor sounds, but not understandable speech, and you can concentrate on it for, let's see, concentrate as long as, no, don't close it. Alright, so it will
Basically, I
last
wanna
basically as
see-
long as you're concentrating on it.
I want to cast this basically right on top of Yalreach so that it like looks like it phases out of them, so they can't tell who is what.
Are you creating multiple Yariches?
Basically, yes, I'm creating a decoy.
Okay, tell you what, I will make it to where, let me see, does it say that you can create multiple of them? Alright, yeah, multiple Yariches. Ignore these, Tyler.
Yarich Rave.
There's another Yarich here now.
Do I need to roll like a bluff check to make them think that's him?
Nope, they will attempt to do it on their turns.
Yarreach summons bigger Yarreach.
What
and
do
then
you do?
she's going to shout,
So, Yari-
Yalreach, get the hell out of there.
Yari was going to do that anyways. So, Yari is going to go in a straight line. He's going to jump up onto this dude's head.
Oh god.
Glide off.
Oh, fair enough. Give me a, let's say, give me an athletics check.
Come on, give me a good one.
You know what creature? God damn, that's
So-
20.
You run up, you basically just grab a hold of this man's face and use him as a jumping pad. He gets confused and falls prone. Give me a stealth check.
Alright.
You know what creature I always imagine Yarich as subconsciously?
Hmm?
Momo from Avatar.
Ugh.
Yeah,
and it's
kinda.
getting more like it all the time.
I see it.
24. They still get an idea that, like, shit is going down. They still see a moth flying off of that man's face, but they also see another Yarich on the platform. So they are both going to march out 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. They're both going to take 1d6 points of fire damage. No, I said it was 2d4. This is a chemical fire. 3 points. Let's see if they are no longer on fire.
No.
The one on the bottom is. Alright, and they see the Yarich right in front of them, and they are both going to level their guns. And then they're going to
Screams
attempt to
about
make will
me.
saves. Oh no, it doesn't scream, it's just a Yarich. They see that they have shot this thing, but like, these guys aren't used to magic. They see a Yarich that is currently, like, I don't know, what is the Yarich doing?
Probably jittering around and skittering.
This is
Got it.
Jaira's interpretation.
Oh, what is Jaira's interpretation?
What is the
What is your
holographic
illusion?
Yarich
Yeah.
doing?
This one's gonna go off in like the opposite direction. Like it's the Yalreach that made the wrong fucking decision. So this Yalreach is going to go.
Okay.
Say he's
Yeah,
running
so-
away, like here. He's gonna sort of act panicked and run away, sort of taking
Fair
stock of these two. These
We are
three.
going to say that he will begin running away, and you said this direction.
Yes.
They think that he is still a real Yarich, and they have just failed to hit him.
Yes.
It's Bonkos' turn.
Uncos?
Oh,
Onkos. Onk.
Ankles
Ankles.
Dude,
O'Brien.
Hankos.
Uncos, bro. He's,
Get
He's
some
Egyptian
water.
now. It's fucking awesome, dude.
Well,
What's your
okay.
option? What you doing?
Uncos rules as an evil pharaoh.
Jeez, that's a fucking good question. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and they're about to get pincered by the party. I'm actually going to take a full sprint action, and I'm going to go. Oh, I'm gonna go here, which is gonna be 30 feet. And I'm gonna do a 40, and then I'll sprint, which will double the movement, and that will take me, just for expediency's sake, it'll take me to, I guess, about.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yep.
Shipworker Light. He turns around and sees a little scuttling piece of shit, and I'll tell you what, he's confused. He just got knocked prone. I'm gonna give him low, he goes after the real Yarreach. High, he goes after the fake. Wait, no, hold on. Yarreach went into stealth perception. Not enough. He goes after the fake Yarreach.
Nice.
He gets up, he sees the little skittering piece of shit, and he's like, "Oh, you little cockroach!" And he's gonna shoot. And it hits the illusion, and he's like, that's weird. Looks real to me. Keep shooting.
It wouldn't even be the kinetic of mine, so he probably thinks it's still just tricky to hit it, really.
Yeah, he thinks he's just weird. The rookie still sees that shipworker light is out there, and he's got one more round in his rifle. Boop.
Damn.
Even with the -2 for being at long range, 4 points of damage. He gets shot again, and he's like, "God damn it!" Carthan.
Yes, I am smashing.
Smash.
Carthan, smash.
I am not smashing.
You are not smashing. Your goal thing, like, I'll tell you this. Whenever you swing your Kanobo, you aren't necessarily paying attention to, like, what the other people were doing with the energy field. It hits it dead on, and, both of you need to make reflex saves.
Okay, I can do that.
9, 10, you both go flying off.
That's fine.
Whee!
Wilhelm scream.
I like to imagine that in the background of everybody like taking shots at the other mercenaries, this mercenary and Carthan fly off Team Rocket style.
Yep, you both take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit some pipeworks.
Fucking.
I like how Carthan just keeps getting fucking thrown off the scaffolding.
447's turn.
Okay, let me determine something real quick. So, okay, yeah, that's easy. I'm going to move up to here. I think that's where I fucking... Yes. I'm gonna move up to here, and I'm just going to fire my laser at that experienced mercenary.
Give me an attack roll.
Got it.
19 hits.
There we go. That's a bit better.
15 points of damage. So you cut, and the way that the line works is it just kind of like cuts right at your feet, and then cuts right through the platform and goes right through the mercenary. And you actually see him screaming as part of his arm is now like hanging by a thread.
Okay, nice.
Still alive, just maimed brutally.
I'm enjoying this weapon.
Timothy,
Brutally.
it's your turn, Timothy.
So, Timothy is going to use his movement action to drop his assault rifle, draw his laser rifle.
Your spine blade.
because- What's that?
You were holding your spine blade. Before.
Yeah, okay, I put my spine blade up, and
You're gonna
I'm
pick up
going
the
to
laser
draw,
rifle.
no, I'm going to pull out Galeda's syringe caster.
Alright.
And with that, can I do a full round attack?
No, you used your movement, but you can
Oh,
do
yeah,
a standard
okay.
attack. There's
So
a
I'm just
wounded
going to make
dagger.
one attack. With
18
Galeda's
hits.
syringe caster. It hits.
2 damage. 5
and then
points.
I'm
It is
using
an injection weapon.
I am. 1 second, please. I am using the inhibitor. -2 to AC penalty, or -2 penalty to AC.
22. He saves against the effects.
Damn.
Jaira. You are flapping around here.
Am indeed. Let's see.
Keep the yard.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna keep the yaw reach going. We're just gonna have the outreach move a little bit further. I can't move it, so about like right here. Just still trying to
Let's
get away,
see.
flapping, jittering around while the
Alright.
outreach gets to safety.
Fair enough.
Still the decoy.
What's next?
She can't fire and keep that going at the same time, can
You
she?
can.
All of her constant. I can.
Yeah, it's just like whenever you take damage, you might basically have your spell disrupted.
Oh well, then shit. I'm gonna fire on this light ship worker then.
Give me the attack roll.
You got it.
Let me
Well-
check something real quick.
Pretty sure that misses.
Yeah, let me check. Nope, it's an energy weapon. It hits.
Okay, damage then.
5 points. He screams and goes down to his knees.
Yes.
It's not enough damage to like severely maim or render him to death. He just like sits there and keeps screaming.
It got him
Yeah,
out of the
just-
fight, so.
Yari just gonna just keep moving. 30 feet.
Alrighty. Experienced
Well-
mercenaries. Seeing as how they still see the outreach over there, but now they're just kind of considering, like, you know, he's already severely wounded, he's not really doing much. There are worse threats out there. First of all, 2d4. Not Yarreach. The burning mercenary takes 4 points of damage.
Do they even know where I'm at anymore at this point?
They know where the illusionary copy is, but they've kind of lost interest in him. He stops being burning. They're both going to turn over and see Timothy, and they're going to shoot him.
Oh, why?
Full attacks.
They're shooting at who?
You.
No.
Okay,
Meat,
let's
that
get
last
rid of
one
the
meets.
ones. So one shot hits you. They are now out of ammo. 13 points of damage.
Oh, fuck.
Takes 11 out of your health pool. You have no more stamina.
Uh-oh.
Alright, it is Ankos' turn.
Okay. Oh, that one guy is dead. Okay. Shit. Okay. Well. Fuck. There's not really a lot I can do here. My range is very short.
If you move
What's
up,
my-
you might be able to take a trick attack. You'd have to get into the fire to have an 80-foot range, and that'd be at twice your 40-foot revolver range.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and try to go around. Oh my god.
You know, if you wanted to, your speed is 40, right?
Yeah.
I'll say if you want to trick attack, I will let you make a athletics check to try and leap the gap. You were already in, like, running.
Would you take acrobatics, or does it have to be athletics?
Yes. I'll take
Okay.
acrobatics.
So I'll go ahead and take the trick attack since my
24. You get a couple of feet a running start,
That should
and
be
then
a
you
28
leap
because I didn't do
over
one
the
plus
edge.
eight.
Oh, hold on. Give me your acrobatics check.
Yep.
Oh,
You,
wow,
you basically
that's
leap
right now.
over the edge. You fly all the way over to... Fuck it. I'm gonna say... The way that you manage to catch it, you see a piece of, like, railing up here. So as you are running, you leap off of the edge, catch onto the railing, and just leap over to here. You still have half your speed left.
Okay. If that's the case, then in order to actually make this shot, I am going to have to go ahead and come out kind of into the open, and I'm going to go ahead and chance it. I'm going to make my shot against this guy.
24 succeeds. Give me the attack. He is flat-footed. Do you want to hit the wounded one or the non-wounded one?
I would have to. I'll have to go after the one that's in the front because otherwise I'm gonna have disadvantage at some time because I only have 45 feet of range.
Gotcha. Alright, give me the attack.
So, flat-footed is a +2, right?
It is -2 to their AC. I'll determine, whenever you're trying to hit them.
That one up front, he also has a -1 to AC already.
Was it -1 or -2, Tim Tom?
It was a -1.
Let me check.
And that 14 does not incorporate the -2.
It does not.
No, that's the 14 without the -2.
Let me look.
So that should
at-
technically be a 13, I guess.
Where are
Yeah,
your
plus-
biohacks? Basic boosters, basic inhibitor. It's a -2 penalty to AC.
Oh, Oh shit.
Okay,
Cool.
so his AC would be 16. He's flat-footed, so it's 14. The attack hits. Roll with trick attack damage. 18 points. Catches him in the shoulder joint, and he is sent rocking backwards because of the concussive force.
All right.
Goes to the rookie. He is just going to sit back there and be happy that he helped.
Hmm.
Perfect.
I'm going to step forward and try and give this man a mercy killing. Let's see here. Kenobo. Attack. Roll. Miss.
It's
Sad.
the railing. I'm sorry. 447.
Okay, let me tell you what. I would like to kind of get behind Tim Tom, and I want to use my standard to stick him with my Serum of Healing.
Alright, roll it.
Alright.
8 points. Timothy, you go back up to 18 HP.
Cool.
Just returning the favor, Doctor.
Timothy, it's your turn, Timothy.
Cool. Timothy is going to once again level Galatas Syringe Caster, full round action into this guy.
Just warning you, their AC is 18. Your attacks were like at a plus, what, 3 bonus? That -4 might make it really hard to hit these guys.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Fuck it. Movement. Drop my movement, pull out my las rifle.
Gotcha.
1 attack.
21 hits. Which one are you shooting?
This guy.
This guy?
Yeah.
-3. He's just kinda like, I thought I stopped burning, and then he looks over and sees that you're tagging with a laser rifle.
As he looks
Jay.
over, Tim Tom just is flipping him the bird.
It's your turn, Lane.
Yep. Let's see. Well, now that Enkos is in between these two heavy mercenaries and the jaw reach illusion, I don't think it's necessary, as their attention's gonna be on ankles.
So does concentration slip and you let the illusion go?
Yeah, I let the illusion fizzle. So let's
It
see.
fizzles out into digital static.
Probably
Oh.
behind the fire, so it probably looks like he just disappeared.
Let's see. I'm gonna move to back up Enkos because he's about to stare down some motherfuckers. So I'm gonna start
Do you have
moving.
any more uses of Nope.
I have
you-
one more use of charge weapon.
Let me
So I'll
check
move
something
here.
real quick.
Actually, apparently not. No, I don't, because I used holographic image.
Yeah, it can't be cast at a second level either, so you are stuck with what you got.
That's
If you
fine. I can still help.
You can cause
So
the
I'm-
item to act as if you activated it without moving from its square. If the target is a weapon, you can cause it to fire or activate for the rest of your turn. You may 1 attack against a creature in your range. What?
I can
Manipulate
steal
tech.
your gun.
You can cause people to shoot their weapons, but it's a 25 reach.
And
Just
I
something
can
to
do
keep in
that.
mind.
I was looking at that, and it's like I don't think I can control the weapon enough for them to shoot
Yes,
somebody else.
You can. That's what
Wait,
it says.
what?
It's fucking terrifying. Read it.
Oh God,
It says
I missed that
You can
somehow.
activate it as if you were like without moving it from its space. If the target is a weapon, you can cause it to fire or activate for the rest of the turn. Then you can make 1 attack against a creature in range using your range bonus plus your intelligence modifier.
Well, okay. I think I know what I'm doing now. Shit, I read that
You
earlier, and I
gotta get
missed that.
close. You can make
That's
people
fine.
shoot their guns. That's fucking awesome.
I'm going to make those fuckers shoot each other.
Yarich.
So, I am going to use my serum of healing to do
7. Plus 7. You were back up to 13 HP. You click it into your
Aberdeen.
frazzled, whatever the fuck you'd call it, your fur. It's not really fur, it's like an insect replicate. Regardless, you feel a little bit better, but you're still mortally wounded. Mercenaries. They see that Enkos is like now actually coming back and shooting them. He's just like, I knew there was something fucking weird about you. They both reload and take 2 shots. One is going to try and shoot J-Ro, one is going to shoot Ankos.
Reload? How can they shoot?
Movement.
Oh.
First
which one was against who?
The first one was against Ankos, the second one was against J-Ro.
Okay, so I don't take a hit, but I think J-Ro is going to.
You sidestep the energy rifle. J-Ro gets struck with it, though.
Unfortunate.
15 points of damage.
Oh!
13.
That's a lot.
Fucking okay, maybe not. I don't think I'm gonna risk going into that fight if I'm that damaged. Jesus.
Ankos' turn.
Okay. I have a single fucking hand cannon round left and I'm out of fucking bullets.
Oh,
Fucking
Make it count.
Let's go ahead and go for this one. Sense motive.
Miss. I won't.
Make it count.
36 for sense motive.
Yes.
Make it count.
Flat-footed, his AC is 14 currently.
Alright. 18.
Plus, he'd
Damage.
still have the fucking -2.
8!
Hold on.
I rolled
No,
two
look,
ones!
Look real quick. Why does it say 0d4?
Great question. What the fuck? The full modifier is supposed to be
So
0d4 plus 3d8? What the fuck is the d4 even there for in the first place?
it's your 1d12 plus your operative's weapon specialization, which is your 2, plus
What the fucking... The 0d4?
I don't know. I don't think it's supposed to be there because
I-
attack is supposed to be 3d8.
I think it's a
Okay.
formula issue. I think that's just like an extra a weird
In that
parentheses.
case, so
Either-
if you will look at Ankos' dice, he rolled a 1 on the 1d12, 2s on the 3d8, and then 1 on the last 3d8.
That was statistically speaking a miraculously terrible roll.
So, what happens? You shoot the same person who just accused you, the same person that you shot in the face before. He basically says, I knew there was something weird about you, goes to shoot you, you sidestep, and then give him another explosive round. Your gun is empty.
Yep, and my god, 8 fucking damage.
Rookie passes his turn. Matter of fact, I'm going to remove him from the initiative unless he gets in danger again. Carthen.
Smash.
Mash. 25.
Hit.
That's a 13.
You smash the ductwork next to him, and he disappears into the darkness below. He
Delightful.
doesn't scream.
So that's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, I'm done.
447.
Okay, so after I use that serum of healing, it's still in my inventory, so I'm wondering if I had 2 of them or multiple uses. I'm
says capacity,
I'm just gonna
let me try
press
this again.
use again real quick and see if it vanishes.
It's not deducting the capacity. Let me delete it.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, in that case, I would have to do a lot of moving to be able to hit those guys with my fucking cannon. So I'm going to move action, switch to my rifle, and then standard action, reload it.
Reload.
Yep.
Gotcha. We go to Tim Tom.
Cool. What is my modifier on the laser rifle?
What do you mean? Should be the same as your normal ranged stuff.
Oh, yeah. Fuck it, I'm just gonna take... Got
You're
the same
gonna
guy
go
that I'm
what?
planking at.
Okay, give me the attack. 14 is enough. He is still got the inhibitor in him for now. 4 points. You burn him in the shoulder again. He looks like he's ready to collapse to his knees and die. J-Era.
She looks over at Ankos and says, I'm going to do something incredibly stupid.
Don't overcharge my weapon, please. I don't have any ammo.
She just flies right past you, and now being within 20 feet, she's going to cast Manipulate Tech on
no.
the closest guy.
Hold on. Does that have like a limit? You could maybe use it to shoot himself. Or you could use it to shoot his pal.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. I want him to shoot his pal.
Let's read this. You can briefly align your wheel to the circuitry or structure of an unattended with the use entry. And you can have the broken condition. Damn it, it has to be unattended. Ugh. Damn.
Never mind.
You wanna go
Let's
back to where
see.
you were?
Yeah, actually.
I thought that you could use it on somebody, the gun that somebody was holding.
She's actually gonna say she moved here. So let's see, what's my distance from these targets? Actually, right within range. I guess she's gonna shoot him. It's all we can do right now. She's gonna shoot the guy closest.
Give me the
He's
attack
just
roll.
within range.
That
Oh,
is not enough to hit. Goes to your reach. You doing anything special?
Alright.
It's
Five.
yarn.
It's yawing time.
30. You know what? It's time for me to do my tech specialism. I'm going.
My tech special ed.
Right? I'm going to move to the shield generator slowly.
Oh god. Alright, fair enough.
Yarich, remember we have to fly this ship at some point.
Purge
I
the core.
I'm not going to destroy anything.
This guy's about a fucking covenant super cruiser our asses.
Tell him to make it count.
What do you mean? We're literally taking over the Bwomp.
Alright, it's going to pass to the experienced mercenaries. They see the situation, and they know that they have to create a better spot for themselves. They're surrounded on all sides, they have 2 people left, half of their team is dead. They're putting 2 shots into Jaira.
oh, well,
It,
yeah, she's gone. Fucking
Let me
melted.
check the first one. The second one does not hit you. You are now down at 0 HP,
Fuck.
unless they do less than 5 damage. Nope. It hits you dead center, and Jaira hits the ground. She is now unconscious and dying. And then they are both going to run over to here. Ankos' turn.
Well, I'm gonna make the stunning and brave move of getting the fuck out of here. So I'm gonna do what
I'm
I did
gonna
earlier.
take these legs. I'm gonna run the fuck away.
Actually,
Stunning and brave.
is there cover here of any kind that I can just stay behind? Or is
Barrels,
this
but
like-
there's a fire.
Ugh, fucking hell.
I imagine the fire's dying out at this point.
It's
They're
been
not going to
Let
go
me
out.
check.
They are chemical fires, and it has only been
Right.
like 2 minutes.
13 times 6. It's
It's
been
been-
78 seconds. It's been a minute and a little bit more than a minute.
Right.
Since this fight started?
Yep.
Is there a
Holy
barrel here
crap.
that's not fucking burning that I can use for cover?
These aren't burning, they're just close to the fire, which is dangerous.
I don't want to leave Jaya here to get fucking burned, you know, to a fucking singe. And I don't really want to be here either, so
You
my
have
options.
a couple serums of healing.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of those serums on Jaira.
Standard. Go ahead and use it.
Yeah, okay, give me 1 second here.
You hear this voice in the back of your head. You hear Tim Tom's voice in the back of your head. I think they might be habit forming.
Forming.
Waves away because obviously that's not even remotely a concern right now.
13.
I'd inject
Jaira.
crack right now if I thought it would do something.
You wake up on the ground, no longer dying, just currently prone. You
Nice.
saw weird flickers behind your eyelids while you were laying there just kind of suffering. Not sure
Oh.
what that was about.
She just assumes it's some aspect bullshit.
Ankos,
Ooh.
you still got a movement left.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and try to find some fucking kind of cover if I can find it. That's not.
You
gonna
got a little bit of
damn fight.
smoke in your eyes, and you get a sense that you probably shouldn't be breathing this, but it's fine. Hurt them.
Just raise
Cool.
my fucking coat over my mouth.
Let's see here. Let me double check my speed.
Oh lord, he's coming.
Oh, Lord, he's coming. Carthan moves down to here. He takes the level of solar attunement. It's very frightening. On to the next.
Alright, you don't want to do anything with your standard?
I don't have anything else really to do. I don't have range.
I see. You could move forward more.
I could, but there's a fire.
Fair. I figured Carthan doesn't really care about the fire.
True.
What's he gonna do? Burn his nipples off?
Anyway, it's 447's turn.
Got it. I'm going to move right here, and with my assault rifle having a range of 80 feet, I can easily shoot across and hit this guy.
Give me an attack.
Ooh. Oh, hold on. That was
That
self
was
roll.
private.
That was a self roll. My bad. I can take a screenshot of that and send it to you if you want.
Just tell me the value.
That was a 23.
Gotcha. Damage. Please, no more privates. I can't see them.
Yeah, stop shifting.
9 points. Right, you hit him and he's just kind of like, he's in a bad fucking spot. I'm gonna make him take a will save. Does he have the grit to continue? Hell yes, he does. Timothy.
Second verse, same as the first. Pew!
Ooh.
Nice.
Damage.
Pew!
6. He is now at 1. Again, dude, come on, man. You need to surrender. Yeah, he decides that it is no longer worth fighting. He has better places to die in. He is going to drop his weapon and hope for your mercy.
Not that it
Let's
particularly
see.
matters, but just so that everything's above board, that was a legit 23.
You know what? I can't find the Starfinder icons, so I'm just going to use a crossbow. He drops his crossbow.
Yep.
Alright. He is now... I'll put helpless, just to kind of show that he's not really doing anything anymore. Jaira, you are prone
Yes.
on the ground.
Yes, I know exactly what I'm going to do. Suddenly sort of having the wherewithal just to, realize
Hey,
that
wait
she's
a second.
screwed.
Unattended weapon.
Wait, where? Oh, wait, sitting... Okay, hold up. First of
25
all,
feet
before...
is here.
Yes, I don't think I can get to that point. I can only move 30.
Damn.
I can try for it, but can I... Before I move, will using a serum of healing prevent me from moving? Will that,
No, it's your standard action. You
Okay,
still
so
have a
she's
weapon
going to
left.
use a serum of healing on herself. She has one.
Okay. Use it and I will erase it. 15 points, goodness gracious.
Yep, it was the Mark II.
Okay, 15.
Okay,
You're
so we're
feeling way better.
back in action, gentlemen. Okay, so she's gonna move right there, and she's gonna go for it, but she's
So
not there yet.
The interesting thing about this is I've never had to deal with a prone creature that is capable of flying. So I imagine that you were on the ground and you just decide to essentially just take your wings and just start flapping. Like a stranded pigeon that has lost its ability to fly. You just start writhing your way over to here.
I've got one. So she's she's laying on her back, right? She rolls over, basically does a forceful push up, and then uses her wings to sort of launch herself backwards, and then rotates sort of midair back into a forward oriented
buy
position
that.
towards
I've
the target.
seen way too many sci-fi movies where a guy with a jetpack is on the ground and he uses his jetpack to get away from a dangerous situation. I'll buy it.
I'll buy it. Fair.
It is now Yarich's turn.
Ooh.
Getting closer to the scary fucking reactor. What's the idea here?
I am going to examine it and try to look at its controls before doing
Give me a computers check. You
I
are
am going
hacking.
to TPK the party and end the campaign.
Natural 1.
That
No,
was
no.
not as... I did not want that to be prophetic. God fucking damn it.
No.
Oh, that
I will
reactor
not
I'm
accept
standing
this.
right next to. Thanks, your reach.
I will not accept this. I'm going to re-roll.
37.
36. Okay. So,
Damn near a 20.
let me go ahead and check this. Du-du-du-du-du. Now, had you rolled the natural one, I would have informed you that ship security can be varied. Reactors are one of those things that have countermeasures. However, because you rolled a 36, you gain access into the, I will say, upper layers of privilege. The lower layers of privilege. What are you trying to do with this computer system?
I am just seeing what, if I can access lights and other stuff right now.
The sections in this area of the ship are mainly for the reactor controls. You are capable of controlling several variables that keep it stable, not to mention the inbuilt echo drive that is connected directly to this and leeching power also has several different variables that can cause it to be destabilized or, for instance, drive the ship into the echo.
Alright, right. So right now, I think I'm just going to keep this in my back pocket, making a backdoor entrance.
Well, this ship is currently running away from the fucking allied ships. We actually kind of do need to stop it.
Actually, yeah, I'll have it shut down all... I'll instead put all of its power into the shields to make sure, instead of the engines.
Alright, so let's go ahead and I'm going to give it a countdown timer.
Wait, can you take away portions of power to the ship in very specific areas?
That's what I was wondering.
What if you took the life support away from the bridge?
Ooh,
That
clever.
you would have to go to the life support section of the ship. However, I will tell you, in 4 turns, the ship's engines will shut off.
Alright, that's good enough for me.
The experienced mercenaries, the one that is currently holding up his hands and basically just saying, please don't kill me. I'm gonna say the other one, he's going to turn over, seize some of these maintenance areas, and begin climbing down. He is going to escape from the situation. And that will end the combat encounter. So, with time now taking a more normal flow, the fires are raging. They're raging pretty bad.
I will.
Away from this.
I will also see if there's a counter fire stuff.
Yes, absolutely.
I will
So,
activate it.
you go ahead and activate it, and you see several blinking warning lights. The ship's decks transition to darkness. And immediately, the thing that you see is... Let me go ahead and try to create it. Light animation... I need
A
a
Chaos
blink.
Demon! Just kidding.
Is that good enough? Pulsing wave, maybe? No? What about radial rainbow? Black hole? Chroma? I need a good flashing light.
Caramel dancing?
I wish I could do caramel dancing.
It's almost like I called that pentagram off earlier and was like, huh, there's a pentagram up in the corner. That's concerning.
You know what, that fairy light was pretty good. Advanced options, I need to change the color here. Basic configuration. So, you all immediately hear, fire suppression system engaged. Crew evacuate area. Fire suppression systems engaged. Crew
Run for
evacuate
it!
area.
Yeah, Carthan's booking.
Yeah, I go fucking running for the goddamn entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
The
Yeah.
mercenary
that
rookie
fucking
over
mercenary
at the
to die in a
hangar,
CO2 chamber.
Oh, hold
the
on.
mercenary rookie over on the other side of the elevator just goes, you can't hear him. He screams something and then takes the elevator down.
Fair enough.
This
I'm
one,
gonna
however, runs with Ankos.
Yeah,
He's gonna pick up his gun and start running.
Yeah, I was gonna say, fucking got one way to go, buddy!
You start to see, things spraying down from the ceiling, and it's almost like a relief, yay, it's gonna get rid of the fire. How is it getting rid of the fire? You don't stick around to find out. You hit the elevator button and leave this place behind.
Real quick, upon seeing a combatant run towards our group with a weapon, I'm going to level my rifle and open fire. Ah, fuck.
It goes right over his shoulder. He picks back up his gun and goes to shoot you.
We should all just firing line him.
Now is he
Yeah,
in an
yeah.
enclosed
As this all
space?
happens, like everyone just.
No, he needs to reload. He goes for the gun, realizes that it's empty. You hear the click, click, click. What happens next?
Firing line him.
Tim Tom will fire his lazerite.
Yeah, let's all firing line him.
Tim
He's dead.
Tom. Yep, beautiful.
He is turned into a bloody smear on the elevator as it goes bing bong, and then the doors open. Doot, doot, doot.
I thought that guy
Means we're
surrendered.
going to the other scene.
He did. God damn it.
What? 447 shot at him, and then he raised his gun at us.
Yeah, whatever. I get it. Fucking whatever.
Without making any commentary on the situation, I'm going to reload the disintegrator cannon.
It only
I'm
has-
gonna, being that my gun is out of
can't
ammo,
reload
I'm gonna.
it.
Oh,
Let's
that's
take
funny.
up-
It has a reload button right next to it.
You can reload it. It takes
So
batteries.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the fucking dead mercenary's gun because I don't have a weapon with ammo at the moment.
Fair enough.
Does he have a battery pack on him?
These are laser rifles. Yes, it has a battery pack on him, but you only have one, and,
I'm
No, actually, he does have a spare one. Hold on. Here you go.
I have.
I might need that. I might need that for ammo. God damn it!
True, you'd have to see the stats on these guns. I don't know if these are something you're proficient in.
They're probably not, but it's better than nothing.
Here's one battery
But
for you,
Yari
and then
just
you get one
out.
battery to Yari.
Yari does not have a battery pack himself. He used
There you
that
go.
for the explosion.
Yeah, and I don't have a gun. My needs take precedence here.
So are you fighting for the last battery?
I mean, I've already picked this thing up. Fucking Yarich is trying to fucking jump up and take me like, no, what do you fucking do?
Contested athletics checks.
Are you actually gonna try and fight me over this, you little fucking weirdo?
I'm going to groan and take a battery out of my inventory and throw it on the
Yeah.
elevator floor.
If I feel like Yarich
I
is
have
jumping
a
up at me,
battery
like-
charge that has 16 units left in it. It's up for grabs.
Yeah, no.
So
yeah,
I'm gonna get rid of, like,
if I
my
see
rifle's
Yarich,
empty and my assault rifle's empty, so I'm just gonna get rid of those.
yeah. If I see Yarich like jumping up at this thing like a fucking chihuahua that I'm holding a hot dog over, I'm just gonna give it to him. Not that fucking.
You said that you're giving
Oh wait,
him one of your
he needs
batteries.
power.
Yes,
He needs charge.
I have a battery in my inventory that is 16 out of 20. I'm giving it to whoever needs it.
I'm
I'll
just
take
transferring
the
it to
16.
Yari.
Does y'all reach need battery charges?
That's what's being.
I need.
Okay, can someone pull up my sheet? I don't have
I
access
just
to it.
gave
for some reason.
away a battery.
There we go.
After
I think
this
I have a
display,
spell
I'm
that's-
just going to sigh heavily. Vultures.
The
I
fuck
used
you mean?
my battery to create the initial distraction.
Yeah, I am actually completely out of munitions right now. I will be petty about this.
Yeah.
Do you
You
both
hear
have
the
batteries?
elevator
Are you good now?
churning.
I'm good.
I'm as good as I can be in these situations.
There's a high likelihood that as soon as we get to the top of this, we're probably just gonna immediately be engaged.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
hear the elevator ding dong, and it the big doors open wide. There is nobody in this area.
Question:
That's
Is this
strange.
is this where the mercenaries came from?
Yep, you see that this is a small cubby hole for a cadre of mercenaries. You see that there are duffel bags kind of tossed around the area, spare gear just kind of thrown about.
Alright, we need to hurry up. Lick our wounds, heal, get moving. I need to find some
Yeah,
fucking ammo.
I'm gonna use
Yeah,
this as an opportunity to start like scavenging for anything
I
useful,
will
like
spawn
maybe
the
extra
party
ammo.
just so you can get a sense of what your conditions are. Oh, I almost spawned Sal.
Oopsie.
Welcome back.
Well, yeah, bring back that fucking ghost of Christmas past.
I'm gonna start like rummaging through shit because we need to be able to find like we need to see what like if there's anything of value in this room that could potentially be useful for us. Extra ammo, med
I'll
pack.
roll.
Healing serums, yeah.
I'll lead.
Healing serum.
I'll lead the search and roll some perception. 27.
Alrighty. You get a hold of, just kind of like all of the people's gear and start looking through, and you're really not sure what you're looking for, But eventually you come upon what appears to be a set of just like bullshit. There seems to be a strange set of gloves in here. You find inside of these bags, they look weird. They're not like normal gloves. They have like electrical conduits installed in them. They look like a piece of technological gear.
I'm gonna throw them at Yarge and go, hey, figure these out.
Yarge will examine them. Engineering?
You consider it a short rest?
Would this be engineering?
Do you want to take a short rest? Yes, it would be engineering.
Probably a good idea.
I will
So
leave
you
that up
identify
to the rest
these
of the party.
as echo gloves. I will add them into your inventory. They essentially allow you to, whenever you put your hands on a 10-foot surface, such as like a floor or a section of wall, whenever you use a standard action, they basically gives you a analysis of the pretty much just like weak points or hidden passages. They also kind of let you know like what's generally on the other side of a wall. They do take batteries though, and these do not appear to have a set.
Yarge is going to hand them back to Ankles. You'll be able to basically see through walls with these. It'll
Kind
help
of,
you.
yeah.
It'll help you look through and examine things before we move forward.
Pretty useful for someone of your talents.
Noted. I'll go ahead and equip them.
Alright, they do not have a battery charge, but
Oh, right.
if you find one,
Yeah.
could be useful.
Did I find any compatible ammunition? Revolver.
For your guns? No. It seems that they brought everything that they had.
Any serums of health or anything?
Yeah. We're getting there, I'm sure.
I will give it to you. One more of these serums of health. Ankos will add one to his inventory. It looks like they were pretty concerned with taking all of their gear with them, and their corpses were abandoned back there.
Oh well, such is the nature of the beast.
Okay, so I have a high-capacity battery in my disintegrator cannon, 24 out of 40, and I have a spare high-capacity battery with 16 out of 40. Can I consolidate those into one full battery?
Transferring the charges?
Yeah.
Yeah, here, let me do that for you.
I also have a spell that allows me to transfer charges between batteries.
Then, yeah, Jaira can do that for you. One battery goes to 0. One battery goes to 40.
Yep.
And
He
then
basically just acts as a
slot that
conduit.
battery back into the cannon.
Yep, that's that. And then we can short rest and expend resolve to get our stamina back, right?
Indeed.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yes, please, God.
Oh, thank you.
Does that mean I can restore? Wait, how does that work for stamina restoring thing again? Just all the way back up?
Yep.
Okay, that means, aha! I have no damage. Because I was being a little shit that encounter and not getting, not fighting until I had to.
So while Jaira is acting as a conduit to consolidate both my batteries into one, I'm just going to comment, neat trick back there.
I'm assuming he's talking to you, Jaira.
Yeah, that's what I said. Can you guys hear me clearly?
Yes.
Yes.
The lack
That's
of
my bad.
response.
Repeat your last.
Nice trick back there.
She sort of just like nods and grins. It's something that I've been practicing on my own. I hadn't had a chance to use it yet, so I'm glad we got some use out of it.
Came in handy. Probably gonna have to pull that one again before we're out of here. How many more of those do you have left in you?
Well, she kind of shakes her head. It's like right now I've used up all I can for these recharge in a day, right? Levi?
What, your spells?
Yeah,
Your spells recharge next session.
next session. She just shakes her head. I don't think I'll be able to use these again before we're out of here.
Alright.
I only have so much magic I can use. It has to recharge eventually.
Hey, Ankos.
Let me see that
think you'd be
rifle.
down-
It may have NPC bonuses on it.
What, Doctor?
You think you might be able to do that little sneaky roo trick again? If we have to?
Well, I will say this, one of those mercenaries did get away. If he's got contact with his bridge crew, my cover might be blown immediately. I can still sneak around, but I think the guise of, trying to be one of them might not work a second time, but I'll keep the uniform on just in case it does.
So, to continue my conversation with Jaira, that staff of yours didn't seem like it was doing a whole hell of a lot. Do you have long arm training by any chance?
Would she have long arm training? I don't
know
think
if
so.
Technomancers have long arm training. Let me check.
I don't think so.
Technomancer, proficiencies, light armor, basic melee weapons, small arms.
She shakes her head. I never trained on rifles. I think I need to upgrade this staff. It was mainly meant as a defensive weapon, not an offensive weapon, so
As we're talking, I reload my Aeon Guard assault rifle. I was going to offer you this thing if you were good with it, since I currently have, well, a little bit of a love affair going on with this disintegrator. But, if you don't know how to use a rifle, I guess it's a moot point.
I will warn you all, the next encounter that you are going to get to is the bridge. Which means that if you have healing items, you might want to expend some of those.
We
she
have
sort of.
one... Oh, sorry, go on.
I was just going to continue the
Well-
conversation. Go ahead with your utilities. Because she just casually brings up. Unfortunately, despite my father being a soldier, he never taught me how to shoot. So
I kind of tilt
kinda
my
shakes her head.
head a little bit. You know, before he dropped off the face of the earth, I was teaching Vaku how to fire a sniper.
I would appreciate being able to. I would appreciate that skill. I don't know how long it's going to be before I can upgrade this staff weapon.
Come find me once we have some downtime. I might teach you a thing or two.
She nods.
Going to,
Interrupt.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
I was gonna say, to interrupt slightly, I'm gonna open up my my coat and pull out 4 serums of healing and put them on the table. This is everything I've got. If you need them, take them.
I put one on the table as well.
Alright, we've got
You probably need to
5.
keep
My,
those
the
for
one I
yourself.
have is a Mark II.
Well, hold on
Yeah.
now. We have 5 of them, there's 6 of us. Let's triage.
I am completely fine.
Alright.
Take a single
I look
look.
over at Yarich. I look over at Yarich, I think expend one on Yarich, I'll be fine.
You sure you'll be fine, Doctor? Took a
No,
pretty nasty
you-
hit.
I see that blood
You
in your
say
fur.
that
You're
he's
taking one of his
fine.
fucking serums, guy. You're the doctor.
He
You
says
should
that
be
he's
stupid.
fine. He is covered in wounds.
Yeah,
Arthur-
no, fuck that. Either you take one of these serums, or I'm gonna jab it into your fur myself.
Takes it, just puts it to his thigh and presses the button.
9 points. You are still looking pretty wounded.
And then
If you
Tim
still
Tom's
look
gonna
that
take
shitty
the,
after taking one. That shows how much you needed it.
You need to make sure your reach gets healed up, too.
You have 4 left.
Tim Tom's gonna give you the last 4 rounds of his long arm rifle that he has. 4.47. I know it's not much, but he has 4 rounds, so
I will
I'm gonna
transfer.
give those to you.
I'm running low. Appreciate it, Doctor.
You have been given those rounds. Let me go ahead and calculate that. You should have 17 now.
Yep. Have some
gonna
credits to
reload
my
that,
name.
though.
Once we're out of here, I'm gonna have to buy some more ammo.
Who's getting next
Look.
serums?
I think your reach should get one. I haven't seen his
Yeah.
health move.
Yeah, I think Yarich should get one too. Listen, so
I don't
think
have
once
one
we
in my
capture the
inventory,
bridge-
so I can't.
20 points.
I think
Nice.
Full
once we
health.
capture the
We're
bridge,
down to 3
we need to
serums.
have the fuck. What is the ship we wrote? The
Just the drop ship.
no, not just the drop ship, but the actual ship that we came in
Oh,
with.
the Tempest Born?
The Tempest Born and the drop ship need to break away. We need to get a skeleton crew over here, and I think they need to head straight over towards the Zavoth 3. This plan we have is a good plan, but it's still a hell of a stretch. If we fail, we still need to be able to have them bring reinforcements. If we succeed, we're not going to crush the entire fleet. We still need them to bring reinforcements.
Well,
Okay, we can-
naturally.
Oh, hey, Lane, we short rested, so you can give yourself. You spend 1 resolve point and get your stamina back.
Hell yeah. Okay. One moment.
We're basically full at this point.
Do, do,
We have 3 serums left. 4 of us are still wounded, so we can discuss if we want to use any more.
You want
I
me to
don't need
hold
it.
on to him? I can hold on to him and be the fucking.
So I'm at.
Diana just healed herself, which is 3 serums and 3 wounded. You guys should just polish off now.
I don't know. I don't know. I
how
feel like we should.
I'm at
do that. I
29
think we
out of
should do
39. What are you at, Devin?
I'm at 32, but Carthen does have a serum and the biosynthetic nanites, so
You have your
He's
own
still-
serum you didn't put on the table?
Carthen has one that he did not put on the table.
Okay, that's fine then. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to top off and go in at full fighting shape.
And Timothy should probably take another one too. We won't have a lot in
Here's your
reserve.
use 13 HP back. 4-7.
Few points a slot.
Okay. That basically gets me back up to full then.
Who are you handing this last one?
Timothy is the only one here who has no other means of healing himself and no.
Are you going to heal him too?
I'm gonna push it towards him and just go. Come
So-
on, you know what you need to do.
So, Tim Tom is going to pretend like he's using it,
Oh my
and then
god.
stuff it in his pocket.
You're gonna.
Give
You
me a
better roll
sleight
me a
of
fucking
hand.
sleight
Sleight
of
of
hand
hand?
versus my perception. 23. That's pretty damn good. Let's see.
Mm.
Okay.
So as
Wow.
Tim Tom brings it over, he clicks the button.
Actually, wait. Would that roll be perception or sense motive?
It'd be perception.
and
Well,
then he's
either way,
going
it's the same
to
modifier.
hide it.
Alright, let me put it in your pocket.
Now there are 2 of them. Now there are
Now
3
there's
of them.
3.
Oh.
Now there are 3 of them. He's just getting out
Now
the
there are
van.
4 of them. Now there are 7 of them. Now there are 22 of them.
I am messing around with several pages at once, so you'll have to.
I don't forgive you.
Serum of healing.
Hey, if we get out of this,
There you go.
Mr. 447, you want to do some sparring? I've honestly
Thought you
found
guys
that
were
he
gonna have a
holds up the
movie night.
bloodied fucking knife. I'm saying when we get done with this, you want to do some sparring. Hold up the bloody knife. Apparently, I'm a hell of a lot better with this than I thought I was.
If you're so good with it, why do you need to practice on me?
It's always good to keep skills sharp.
Am I just
And
the
he kinda
teacher
gives, like, a
now?
sharp-
Is that it?
Well, we have to assign some kind of a personality to you, you fucking buckethead.
I do have to mention that a while ago, one of you guys did mention that you wanted to do a movie night.
True. That was actually mentioned in character last session.
A group movie night. Oh god. That'd be
Wouldn't that
interesting.
It's sci-fi movie night. I was just listening to the recording today.
Yeah.
We have a lot of very important things to do before we get to that. I guess
Alright.
while we're doing the lighthearted conversation, I'll mention, oh yeah, by the way, 447, I kind of sort of did, but didn't really shoot at you during that fight when I was trying to keep cover.
Yeah, noticed.
I mean, listen, if anyone here is going to get hit by a round from me and probably not be affected by it, it's you. So that was a
Well,
compliment in some sort of way.
Thankfully, you're as lousy a shot as you are a banter.
Well, do you think I was trying to do that or trying to hit you intentionally?
You're a hard man to read, Ankos.
Well, you're even harder. You never take the fucking helmet off. You goddamn brick.
You don't want to see this face. You really don't.
Fine. If you're that ugly, I'll leave it alone. Couldn't be
What
me.
happens next?
Well, I guess now we gotta go ahead and, get up to the bridge. Although, before we do that, though, I did spout off an idea that I like quite a bit. Cutting off life support in the fucking bridge might make them a bit of an easier target.
Where
Yeah, is there like a "You Are Here" map?
No, not in this ship, no. It's a pirate cruiser. As for where life support is, you might have to give me an engineering check to recognize the patterns. Plus, you're not really familiar with Dominion ships. A 30. You get a sense that life support for the bridge is likely in the bridge.
God damn it.
Matter of fact, the life support for a lot of these systems are kind of kept as like a critical mass, so In all truth, they're gonna keep the most, like, dangerous things, like not letting boarders just destroy their life support in places where they can heavily reinforce it.
I'm surprised that boarding is enough of an occurrence in this setting that they actually have to take active
It
countermeasures.
is.
to
You
fucking-
remember? You remember how 447 is wearing power armor?
Yeah.
That is meant for Space Marines. Not like 40k Space Marines, but like naval warfare in the void. That is meant for breaching people. The Dominion is very used to boarding actions. Alright. So,
Guys, ready to kick this fucking door in and kill a bridge crew?
Alright, well... Maybe, do we know of any other, somewhat easy-ish ways to the bridge, or is it pretty much like no?
you get a sense that the elevator has taken you up to the elite deck, and this is probably where her best warriors are dwelling, and it probably leads directly to the bridge. So you just have to trek forward.
Isn't she also a Solarian of some renown?
From what you understand, before you got cut off with your buddy, the mercenary, who kind of like turned tail and went back down to the hangar, yeah, he said that Voss has some weird powers that kind of reminded you of a Solarian. He also made mention that she is incredibly dangerous.
You know, I'm actually
And a
gonna
bunch of criminals.
I'm actually gonna look around. Where's that little shit stain Anko's recruited?
I don't think he made it across the gap before that room exploded.
Well, that's one bullshit promise we won't have to keep. Guess this ship is ours and we can keep it intact.
Well, unless he managed to turn around in time, but I am not going to cross my fingers for that. Whatever, seemed like a nice kid. I hope he's not currently immolated at the moment, and he, from the looks of things, actually did get a few bodies during that fight. And they weren't us, so say what you will, I think my investment was fine.
Uh-huh. That boot print of mine is gonna be on the back of his head for years to come.
Well, you're just so pleasant, aren't you? I'm just trying to make friends in our fun little boarding party, and you're just so damn negative.
Yeah, I don't think you realize that boarding party doesn't... It's not a celebration. Wrong party.
I don't think you want... Never mind. Sarcasm flying straight over your chrome dome aside. Let's go ahead and keep moving.
Chrome Dome.
You all make your way down. Now, as you proceed forward, things are eerily quiet. You get a sense that forces have been concentrated up ahead. You take a look out into the corridors and find that there's nothing but drab, unoccupied stations. As you head down, you eventually reach a final set of double doors.
Okay, I know this is a bit late to bring this up, but I do have one more gambit I'd like to try.
Yes.
So this ship is dead in the water now, right?
Yes, as far as you're aware.
The Tempest-born is hot in pursuit, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So what if we can establish contact with the Tempest-born and try to find somebody to contact the bridge and be like, your ship is dead in the water, your way forward is cut off, either you surrender or we vacate this ship, lock you in the bridge, and blow this thing apart.
Get a sense motive check for me from what you have heard about Nevada.
Okay.
From everything that you have picked up, this is a individual that has cut and like maimed her way to the top of her little like bandit and pirate crew. Her ship is named the Killing Blow. If anyone is just going to go down without, surrendering, it's gonna be her.
Well, she's not going to give up, yes, okay. Well, never mind. Fun idea, but it looks like fucking blood and gunfire is going to be the only way to get this damn ship.
So Yari just going to hand the charge that 447 gave to him to Ankles. Try using the gloves. Let's see what's beyond the doors without opening.
Hold on, didn't I use that demolition charge on the fucking hover truck?
No. The Barry charge.
Right.
The
Well,
battery charge you gave.
how about this? You keep yours. I'll take the one out of my rifle. I do not know how to use
What's
this
that
fucking
door made
thing.
out of? Before we do that, it's not gonna be like he's gonna walk up to the door and get fucking lit the fuck up.
I'm not
It's-
blowing up the door.
It's
I'm
solid.
just going
It's
to.
reinforced. You don't
just
get the
going
sense
to-
that they'll shoot you through it.
Yeah, I am going to go ahead and then use my glove on the surrounding metalworks to try and, I guess, use its, like, strange echolocation powers to see around the
Yeah,
bridge and
let's
see if
see.
there's another way in.
You take. Do you want to use the one that's in your gun or the one that's in your pocket?
I'm gonna use the one that is in. If I have, I mean, I shouldn't have two of them, because
You
I
do.
don't want. Okay, well, if that's the case, I'm gonna go ahead and use the one that's in my pocket.
Okay, so I'm going to take 10 away from its charge because I assume you'll take it out once you're done. It is now at 30 out of 40. You hear the guns ping, or the gloves ping, as you put your palms up against the metal. You feel the sharp seismic pulse as the rebounding waves echo throughout the place. I am going to say, give me a perception check.
Oh, whatever am I gonna do? Mine's terrible. Oh, well, my rolls are terrible, but my stats aren't.
17. You go ahead and with a +2 circumstance bonus, because of the gloves, you hear your comm unit ping, which is weird because you never connected it to this thing. It sends out what is essentially a little airdrop package of sensor data, and you open it up. What you find is that it's kind of like a big old passage, almost shaped like an unmentionable part. That is the way that the bridge is kind of like fashioned. You get a sense that there are several like different diametrics and like beatings and sensor tables here, like different basically tools and It's basically just, it is a bridge through and through.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing would be the throne near the center of this room. You can see very clearly cut that it is like formed out of different spiked, sharp objects. It is meant to look cruel and like domineering.
So, is there any vent passages through the area that Yarge could fit through?
Yeah, I'm gonna
You wanna
share
crawl
this
through the
information
vents?
with everyone.
Oh,
Yeah.
can he see like silhouettes of people or anything like that?
Yeah, I'll say that he sees about, if you had to count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 9 pings that are kind of like weird forms. And then, as for vents, these seismic pulses did give you like vent signatures, so Yarich could infiltrate that way. It's too big for normal creatures, though.
So, Yarge is going to say, how about I try again there and see if I can get underneath their comms underneath their life support systems.
Might be our best bet. Man, we
Alright.
can't blow the fucking place up because, I mean, we're gonna have to control the ship from there. Otherwise, I just say just put a demolition charge under their feet and watch them go to hell.
Yarge is going to open up one of the vents and begin going through.
Alright, give me a stealth check.
Come on, baby!
24. You begin to navigate throughout the ductworks, just trying to be as silent as possible.
Uh-oh.
Crawling through, making your way about, looking for different pieces. Can you identify with engineering which you might determine might be the life support station? You take a look around and eventually find a central console, upon which, as you begin to silently creep out, look around, none of the people that you see are currently watching you. You go to manipulate some of the wires, and some person's hand just grabs you by the throat and lifts you out. You come face to face with a woman with curly brown hair and tanned skin. She pulls you directly face to face and says, "The rest of your friends can come in now."
You hear that over the comms.
Ugh, fuck. Alright, loads weapon. Are we doing this?
They have you reached. Are we parlaying or are we opening fire?
Well, I think the exchange of fire is gonna go about the same. Whether or not we've got no element of surprise, we could try talking first.
You
Tim
take
Tom
the
walks
lead, but
open
the
and
moment
swing the
something
door
goes
open.
wrong, I'm firing.
Yeah,
Okay,
Tim
I'm
Tom just
doing
opens
that.
up the door.
Give me
not-
time to start a tuning.
Yeah, I'm basically when you open the door, I'm gonna fucking rip off the bloody garb of the fucking the mercenaries and just be as my normal trenchcoated self.
You all step forward, and we will teleport to the last scene of aboard the Killing Blow. As you proceed through the doors, you find that a large shield wall of energy blocks you from the rest of the bridge crew. Nevada stands on her throne, not sits, kind of one knee up, and is currently holding Yarich by the throat and is looking at the rest of you. You all did very well. I'm impressed. Well, nothing to say for yourselves? You can see that she is holding what appears to be a staff-like object in her right hand. while
My
holding Yarich
grip
in her other.
tenses around the disintegrator cannon as I expect fucking... as I expect our talky detective man to
While all this is
um,
going on, can I real quick do just a quick glance along the edges of that shield, right? To try to find out where the shield is being emitted from. Like
They
weak
definitely
point
have
along-
they definitely absolutely have emitters on each side. You get a sense that if you were to tamper with them, you could turn them off, but you'd have to do it in full view of the bridge crew.
So I'm gonna come forward, maybe even going so far as to be cheeky and pull a cigarette out of my coat and walk up to the shield wall and just say, "Well, I don't really know what there's much we could say. Your men have put up a good fight, and obviously we're here for a pretty singular purpose. So I don't know a lot about you, but I know enough to know that there's pretty much nothing I could say to make you just hand the ship over on."
I am curious for what reason you drew me, my crew, and ambushed us out in the middle of nowhere.
Well, it could have been
Plans that must stem from this. What are
Well,
you
yeah.
going to do?
Well, I guess there's not too much harm in telling you, as right now there's a much larger vessel than yours that isn't currently dead in the water, speeding towards our location, and if they don't hear from us, they're just going to go ahead and turn this entire hulk into a pile of flaming metal. But we're going to steal your ship, and we're going to use it to infiltrate your fleet. Pretty fun idea, if I had to say so myself, but a lucky one.
She smiles. Ah, a man after my own heart. A greedy soul who takes from others kind of approaches up to the energy field and just kind of like shows off the catch of the day. And is considerate of none other's feelings. I think that we share the same quality. Tell me, your little friend, what did you think he was going to do?
Oh, I was gonna have him cut off your life support and just choke you all out, because quite frankly, I'd rather not have to deal with the kerfuffle of another fight.
I
One
like
more-
your honesty.
Oh, well, what's the point of being liars in this situation? I have a feeling that here in a couple seconds, either we're gonna be best of friends or we're gonna try and kill each other.
This plan of yours, infiltrating the fleet, what do you plan on doing?
Well, I'm sure that being the saviors of... God damn it, here's where my lack of session knowledge is gonna get me out of character. What's the name of the planet we're trying to liberate again?
Stellan.
What was that again?
Castellan.
Castellan.
Costello.
Well, Castellan, yes. Well, Castellan seems to lack capable hands, capable of pulling off great heroic feats, the like of which are needed to save the planet, and if somebody was to pull off those heroic feats at, great risk to themselves, they'd be finely rewarded. And I'm just trying to be the one that steps up and gets that bounty, because I think I can do it.
Can you give me a diplomacy check?
Oh!
Not bad. Not bad at all. For the recording, that is a 30, a 17 plus a 13.
One of her brows kind of arches, and she gives you this definite, like, thorough look over. Richly rewarded indeed. Whoever brought the head of rain to the government of Castellum would be a rich woman or man.
Indeed, they would be. And, well, I'm always keen to make friends. And you don't look like somebody that'd be fun to cross swords with. And I, quite frankly, think that you stand to gain more if you fight with the underdogs in this case.
She kind of lets the staff just simply rest where it's at. She almost lets go of it, and it stays vertical, and puts her free hand just to kind of like cusp her chin. The bounty of rain would be worthy indeed. I imagine she'd pay well for your heads, too.
I really doubt they even know who we are or much care.
She kind of flicks things through her head. Goes back over to the rest of her crew. I've had a good long run. I fought and killed many people. If I decided to make my final stand here, it would be a glorious one. She kind of turns over towards the clearly cult-affiliated individuals behind her. But if I went after Rain, you see these soldiers begin to perk up and aim their weapons at her.
Holy shit! Ooh. This is getting interesting.
And can Carthan step forward, just kind of observing
Behind
now?
my visor, I raise a quizzical eyebrow.
If you are observing, can you go ahead and give me a mysticism check?
Oh,
Mysticism.
hell yeah.
That's a 19.
Oh,
You see sparkling energy begin to manifest around her.
Huh.
Nevada isn't a person who wears armor, you've noticed. And yet, you notice something. Her moat, which was previously kind of hidden, emerges out from behind her, kind of does a small arc, and then slams down into her form, and you see solid plates made out of starlight appear on her form.
Yep. Yes!
I think you've overstayed your welcome. And there is a brief flash of light.
Holy shit.
And that is where session will end for tonight.
Oh my god, am I the man or am I the man?
Hooper just psyoped the BBEG into joining us for the fucking final fight on this ship.
Recruiting that mercenary was the fucking... was the goddamn foreshadowing for this.
Holy
I feel
fuck.
like the Hydra Priest is going to be the actual problem, though, now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like zoom in on that thing. What the fuck even is that thing?
I have seen all of the art on this board before, except for Nevada and except for the Hydra Priest. So, the Hydra Priest also has a stamina bar.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, cool.
I
am so happy with how it went.
I'm feeling gripped in full view of everything.
The moth has a friend.
Yeah, Nevada's still choking the life out of your reach, even as she has agreed to fucking stand against the Hydra cult. Holy shit.
Holy fuck.
Technically speaking, this is still mission accomplished, just in a really weird way.
This is
Yeah.
the best possible way. We
So,
are at a
how
We're gonna
much
have to
awesome.
explain some shit to the fucking Dominion, but beyond that, mission accomplished. We're on the
Simple.
road towards it. Yeah.
Simple. It's
Yeah,
not a
so
fuck,
what are we gonna do about the
loyalist.
deal to that fucking guy? He's like, yeah, we'll give you the chip when we're done. We're just gonna have to fucking gently just shove him out an airlock or something.
I mean, this is the recompense he gets for being in the wrong elevator.
Yeah.
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 If nothing else, just say, well, here's the crazy part. We didn't take over the ship, but we're now good friends with the people who own the ship. So, You know,
All
no
is
hard
forgiven?
feelings. All's forgiven.
No, but
and-
Nevada still said she was gonna kill that guy.
Oh,
I'll
I'll put in a good word for it.
I'll put it. Hey, at your summary execution, I'll put in a good word for you.
Yeah, maybe
I-
she'll make it quick. Maybe she'll make it quick.
Listen, I've already smooth talked the BBEG into fucking being our buddy for this, so I think that I've proven my worth as a negotiator.
True.
I hate to say it, but Riley's a rat. He'll sneak onto the dropship. He'll hide in the brig. He'll hide in the brig with the vampire.
I'm gonna go ahead and cut the recording, and then we can discuss what we want to name this monster.